All right, guys, welcome to Behind the Lines. I'm Lauren, your host. Welcome by my two co-hosts, Wylie and Krabs. To give you a quick overview of what we're going over today, we'll be talking about our recap from last Thursday, how we did on our play of the days, our conference tournament predictions, if Duke losing Coach K's last game matters, and giving you our leans and reads on the top 5 games today. Starting with the recap from last Thursday, my play of the day was Coastal Carolina -6. They absolutely folded, and Georgia Southern ended up having the best shooting performance in school history. So it was not good. Wiley, how'd yours go?
Yeah, I had Memphis -13. They did win, just couldn't pull away. They had a couple chances to do so, but let USF hang around and didn't cover. Not a great day.
Yeah, I don't even remember what mine was, so we can go and just move on to the next one.
I can't even. You changed it like 2 times.
I can't even really think of what it was. It might have hit. It might have lost. I don't really know.
It's all good. No, for sure. All right, guys. So moving on to pretty much our main segment of today, we're going to be talking about the conference tournaments and our predictions for them. First one up is the ACC tournament. I'm picking Duke to take it all. I think this is the best team in the ACC, and even though I'm mad at them for losing Coach K's last game, I'm still going to ride with them. I think after that loss, it's going to really fire this team up. Not like they weren't already fired up before, but I think it was the awakening the team needed going into the conference tournament. This team has a powerhouse of an offense with 5 players averaging 10 points per game plus, with Brent Carroll leading the way. They rank 5th in the nation in offensive rating and 9th in the nation in field goal percentage. It's March, and I think this team's going to figure it out and take control of this tournament. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I'm with you. It's Duke. I know they just lost to UNC, and UNC pulled away late. Duke just couldn't get anything going on the defensive side, but I still think they're the best team in this conference in a weak ACC this year, by far. I think they put it together. I think this loss opens their eyes. They start playing well. I definitely like Duke, but I do have a little dark horse. I don't know if you guys would consider a dark horse, but I like Wake Forest. This is an offense that can really get going, and if they're firing on all cylinders, they're a team that almost beat Duke at Duke as well. So they can be sneaky good at times, but they're kind of hit or miss game to game. But
what are their odds to win? I forget what they were at. Do you remember?
I can pull it up real quick if you want to.
I'm curious. And big news for the team. It's March. Called my doctor. I said, hey, I'm going to need to bump up this Adderall script because it's March, no sleep, and there's a lot of games to cap. And she said, totally understand. Conference tournaments coming up. I got you. So I'm absolutely locked in right now. I'd be scared if I was DraftKings or BetMGM.
I need that doctor.
Wake Forest is at plus 1,000 on
plus 1,000.
Yep.
Okay, that's so ridiculous how they're the same value as Virginia Tech. That's absolutely ridiculous. VT might be a little more now, but
yeah, it is at 1,300 now.
1,300 now. It opened up at plus 1,000. I guess we'll go right into mine because we're already talking about it. I'm going with the Hokies. And I think this is honestly a pretty popular pick I've seen from some guys all around, which definitely scares me a little bit. But let me tell you why. Ken Pom has VT as the second best ACC team. Yes, I know Duke is the clear-cut favorite in this, right? They're like minus 140 to win this tournament or some shit like that. They're probably going to win. But I think VT has some serious value. They play defense. They have a good balance of seniors and young talent. They started to play the young guys more recently, which is good because they're actually better. They shoot the shit out of the 3 ball, and they've got Aluma, who was second team all ACC again this year. He can play. He can own. He can dominate in the paint sometimes and score outside and facilitate. This is a must-win tournament for them, right? They have to win this to get in now after that terrible loss to Clemson. Don't even get me started with that. But the good thing is they're on a good side of the bracket here. I think they could beat Clemson, even if Clemson, wins or loses. I think they'll win, whoever they play. They're not going to lose to Clemson again. VT played one of their worst games of the season, and they still almost beat them the other day. And I think they could beat Notre Dame too. And they lost to North Carolina twice already this year. They're not losing a third time. They also played terrible last time against UNC and still almost won. They can beat all these teams. I'm just happy they're not in Duke's bracket. I like the Hokies at plus 1,000. Really good value there.
There's some great value there. Like
really good value.
My pick's Duke. I won't be putting anything on that because there's pretty much no value for them to win the whole thing when they get around. But I'll probably sprinkle on Wake Forest, but VT as well. I could see.
You really went on.
I think I'll be
Duke, but that's okay.
I'll be sprinkling on North Carolina. They're kind of my dark horse.
I like
dark horse, but they're plus 550, I think, if I'm not mistaken. I can see them taking it.
I can see them running it again. I mean, they just spanked Duke, so why not do it again?
Exactly. Yep. All right, guys. So moving on to the Big Ten. I'm not going to lie to you guys. This one itself took me like 30 minutes to figure out. This is one of those conferences where anyone can win any given night, and it's not a surprise. I'm going to have to go with Purdue, though. I talked about how good Duke's offense was, but Purdue's is even better. They rank second overall in offensive rating and third overall in field goal percentage. Jaden Ivey and Edey are matchup problems, and when they're both on, good luck. The one problem this team does have is their defense. They rank 205th overall in defensive rating. It's March, though. I think they're going to turn it up. I think they're going to own this Big Ten. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I'm with you again. This is a tough one because, I mean, we see Iowa. And Iowa, I keep waiting for them to fall off this peak, this high they're riding on, but they just keep firing. So Iowa's a little bit scary. You got Illinois as well, who's playing great basketball. But I'm going to go Purdue as well. And I'll die on the hill that they're just a matchup nightmare for everybody. They've got the offense. When they put it together, they're good enough to beat anybody in the country. They struggled in Big Ten play a little bit as far as covering spreads goes, but I think that's because these Big Ten teams know how to play them. I think they'll really show out in the big dance, but I like them to start putting it together and win the Big Ten as well.
Yeah, I don't know where Lauren just went, but I'm going to keep going. Yeah, I think this tournament is completely up for grabs. I think, honestly, a ton of teams could win it, but unfortunately for all of us, I'm actually on the same side as well here. I like Purdue. I'm going with Jaden Ivey, and I'm going with the favorite in Purdue here. I don't love it, but this team hasn't won since 2009. Welcome back, Lauren. How you doing?
Doing good. I got a call, and it just
okay. Yeah, very popular. It's all good. I think that, honestly, Purdue. I don't know if you heard it or not, Lauren, but I'm on Purdue as well, which is not good. So get your freaking Wisconsin tickets in now. We're all right on this, but I think that Purdue does have a pretty easy path relatively. They can beat Ohio State, I think. Honestly, I think Penn State might beat Ohio State. I wouldn't be surprised if they do. I think they could beat I think they could beat either of those teams. Then they've got a rematch with Wisconsin, and it took 2 freaking bank shots for Wisconsin to beat Purdue in the last game. Give me a break. Yeah. I think they're going to be really hungry to kind of come back and get a revenge win against them again. If they do face it, that's going to be like the freaking game of the week if that ends up happening. I'm not going to talk about that much anymore. We already have a bonus pick here, though. I'm going to throw out a little bonus pick. UMD plus 10,000 to win the tournament. They have the players. They do. They have the player. They have a terrible coach. Danny Manning is not it. He's not going to get re-signed. I know he's interim, but they've got the guys. So we'll see. And they've kept it close with a lot of really good teams this year in this conference. So I think there's some serious value there.
If you're going with the sleeper, it's not the Terps. I just don't see them. I honestly I think a better pick, not that I would choose them at all with great value, is a Nebraska team that we've seen. I mean, they just took down Wisconsin. They beat Ohio State as well. They beat or clobbered Penn State. They're getting hot. I don't think they win. They probably lose tomorrow, to be quite honest. But I just don't see much value in Maryland. I don't like Maryland at all in this conference.
I just like Maryland's path. They kept it close with Michigan State both games this year. And then they got Wisconsin if they end up somehow winning that game. So 2 games that I think any of the teams in this conference could win. So it just happens to be that the Terps are in that spot, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think Rutgers is my little sleeper. If I were to pick one.
If they're not playing at home, I'm not betting on Rutgers.
That's fair. All right, guys. Moving on to the Big 12. I really wish I could go with my Longhorns here, but give me Baylor to win it all. They've only lost 4 conference games tied with Kansas, but I think they are just the better team. Flagler leads the team in points per game, but they have 4 guards. Other than that, average 12 points per game plus. They're on a nice little 5-game winning streak leading up to this tournament. Again, you've heard me talk about offense, but their defense is what's going to separate them in this one. They rank 20th overall in defensive rating and force turnovers at a high clip. They also rebound on the offensive glass very well, which helps them get those putback points. I think they're going to win the whole thing. I think they're the best team in the conference. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I think Baylor's the clear pick here, but I'm going to be honest. It's a Big 12 that's proven to be very vulnerable these past couple of weeks. We saw Kansas lose a couple. We saw Texas Tech lose a couple. We still don't know about Baylor with these injuries, though it looks like they've gotten back to form. I'm going to go with a dark horse. I'm not even going to pick Baylor. I'm going to straight up go dark horse here, and I'm going TCU. TCU is a team that, I mean, they beat Kansas at home, nearly beat them on the road as well, hung in there. They beat Texas Tech before that. I know they did just lose to West Virginia, but there was really nothing to play for in that game. I like them to get on a run here against this vulnerable weak Big 12 and win it, to be honest.
Yeah, Lauren, I'm going to go with your squad actually here. I'm going to go with the Longhorns. And I know you probably think I'm on crack, but I think they have a chance. Hear me out. They're very streaky, but this team can beat anyone and lose to anyone. That's a recipe for either disaster or great success in a tournament, right? If they're on a run and they win a couple games, they might win the whole damn thing. Who knows? They played TCU, who personally I'm not very high on. I know, Wylie, you just talked about them. We'll see. I don't really think they're as great as they are as they have been playing, but we'll have to see. And then they've got Kansas, who they beat earlier this year, and then they took them into OT the other night when they played. So if Texas is to make it and play Kansas in the next round, I think that they can beat them, definitely keep it close. Obviously, Baylor and Kansas, those are the two plays, like the two obvious picks in this conference, but
Right.
I don't really know who wins out of those two. So that's kind of why I'm going with the value pick here, just like Wylie did. I'm taking Texas plus 650.
And I don't even know if I think Baylor is for sure the clear, but I don't know about Kansas.
Kansas is
these
just
past couple of weeks. I don't know. It's Bill Self in March, so I guess you never know if he's going to turn it on now, but they haven't looked unbeatable. That's for sure. Yeah,
very inconsistent, but we'll have to see.
No, for sure. I mean, I do have Texas as my dark horse on here, but fuck. They just know how to hurt me. I don't know. They just do. All right, guys, moving on to the Mountain West. Another one of those conferences when any team can beat anyone on any night. But give me the team that thrives in March in San Diego State. Matt Bradley leads this team in points, averaging 17.8 points per game. This is a team that's going to score when they need to, but they're going to beat you on defense. They held offensive powerhouse Wyoming to 66 points and Boise State to 58 points. They ranked first overall in defensive rating, and that's going to come to play in this tournament. Give me San Diego State. What do you guys think?
Yeah, this is a tough conference to decide. I think the top 4 teams are all in the tournament for sure. Very good teams. These are teams that are going to win in March as well. I'm going to go Boise State, though. They're the team that had the spotlight on them early in this conference. Everybody was talking about Boise State. That spotlight shifted more to San Diego State, Wyoming when they were hot, Colorado State. I like Boise State to step back into this spotlight, put it together. I think they've got the most complete team out of the top 4 in this conference, and I like them to put it together and win. But I do have a dark horse, and I'm sure it's a lot of people's dark horse, and it's UNLV. This tournament's in Vegas, so it's pretty much at home for them. And that's not the only reason I'm going for them. This UNLV squad's been playing well recently as well. With the home atmosphere pretty much, I like them to maybe get hot and make a run in this tournament.
Yeah, apparently people come out of the freaking woodworks when UNLV makes a run in these tournaments. So I'm excited to see if that happens. Unfortunately, I'm going with a team that plays against them in the first round. Or I think it's Wyoming's first game. It's Wyoming plus 600. And I know they have definitely the hardest path to get there, which I think is why they have these odds that are significantly juiced compared to the other guys. But I know Colorado State and San Diego State, they by far have the easiest path. One of those two is coming out of it. But I think this Wyoming team just has some absolute magic about them. And I know they kind of limped into the tournament, but honestly, I kind of like that. I don't like taking a team that's won, a bazillion games in a row. Like we're going to see with this freaking, who is it? North Dakota State. Is that the team that didn't lose the conference this year? We're going to talk about later. I don't usually like South Dakota State. Yeah. I don't usually like backing teams like that because it's nearly impossible to run the table and to keep a streak like that going. So I'm rolling with Graham Ike and Maldonado. Probably the best, combo big in all of, non-Power 5 basketball. I don't really think it's close. They do have to beat UNLV, which I hate. UNLV's been on fire, and they play defense, and they did just beat Wyoming. But it's hard to beat a team back-to-back, especially in the Mountain West when all these games are close. So give me the best big and guard combo outside the Power 5, and I'm going with Wyoming juiced at plus 600 here.
Like it.
Yeah.
All right, guys, moving on to the Pac-12. The Pac-12 is just not it this year, but give me the basic pick of Arizona winning it all. I know it's square, but I don't see anyone in this conference bringing them down. They have 4 guys that average 17, 14, 11, and 10 points per game. No one can stop them. This is just the most all-around team in conference. I think they're going to take control on both sides of the court. win the tournament. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I'm with you on Arizona. Not much value there, but it's an Arizona team program that hasn't been at the top of the Pac-12 in years, ever since Sean Miller, everything that happened there. I think they're eager, and I think they're hungry to get back to that. They're back to the powerhouse. I think they're eager and hungry to win the Pac-12 for the first time in a while, and that's kind of why I'm going with them.
You guys are no fun taking all these easy picks. I'm going to go with a weird pick. I'm going to go with Oregon. Now, hear me out. Oregon has been all over the place. Don't laugh at me. Come on. Oregon has been all over the place this season, right? They have the talent. They're just so freaking inconsistent. I'm a little concerned because Will Richardson, he was out the last game of the regular season for them. He was like sick or some shit. I don't know what's good with that. Definitely concerning. But, I think they beat Oregon State. Oregon State is buns. That's their first game. And then they've got Colorado, who's also buns. And Colorado is a kind of a sketch team, right? They just beat, they just beat Arizona, didn't they? They just had a huge upset. So definitely sketch for sure. But those are two teams that Oregon can beat. And if they can somehow get past Arizona in the next round, they're in the finals. And that's way easier said than done. But they did lose by 3 in February when they played Arizona. So it's in there. We'll just see what Oregon Ducks team we're going to get. I was high on this team earlier this year. Yeah, they've been pretty shitty, but I'm not giving up on the Ducks. Give me Oregon plus 1,500 here.
Yeah, I just think this is the one conference I don't see much value in taking the Dogs, and it's because I think Arizona is going to be hungry. Like if they had won a conference title in the recent years, I could see an upset, but I think Arizona is going to be hungry, like really hungry to win this title for sure.
I think every team's going to be really hungry to win the tournament, but we'll have to see.
You're maybe not so much from the top, though, in other conferences like this one.
Yeah, I mean, the Pac-12 stinks. I'm not going to lie, but I just know that the pieces are there for Oregon. They have the great coach. They have a history of playing well in the tournament. We'll see if they can sneak in by winning this one.
All right, guys, moving on to the SEC. Another conference that took me about 30 minutes to decide on. But I got to go with the hottest team in basketball, and that is the Arkansas Razorbacks. This is one of those teams for the last couple of years have just shown up to play in March and do well in the tournaments. And like I said before, this team is no doubt the hottest team in college basketball, and there's a lot of that due to Arkansas stud JD Notae averaging 18 points per game. This is a well-disciplined team that plays together in fights. Give me Arkansas.
I'm on the same side again. I like Arkansas here. Pretty good value for arguably the hottest team in this conference as well, plus 700.
Yep.
Obviously, the favorites are Kentucky, Auburn, even Tennessee over Arkansas. But I think Arkansas's ability to fight back from nearly a 30-point deficit and nearly beat Tennessee on the road where they hadn't lost shows a lot. I love Arkansas here. I like them to get hot. They're a team that made the Elite Eight last year. They're finally peaking at the right time, getting hot. I like Arkansas to go on another run and win this thing.
Did you guys do your picks together or something? Were you doing like homework working on these?
Yeah, we're just on the same page on things.
Yeah, same thing.
Nothing wrong with that.
Well, I'm on the opposite page. How about that? I usually would love to take Arkansas here, right? They're juiced. I don't know why they're plus 700. That's honestly kind of sketch. You can't tell me that's not a little sketch.
You said the same thing about UNCW, and look at them.
Yeah. Well, we'll get to that game later.
Yeah.
But the problem with Arkansas is they have to play LSU. I'm assuming that's why they're plus 700, and that's a game that I think LSU is going to end up winning. And we'll talk about that down the line. But I think that's LSU. This is going to be LSU's time to shine in this tournament. But that's not who I'm going with here. I'm actually going to go with Tennessee. I'm going to go with Tennessee, and this is a team that I don't really like. I'll be completely honest. I've been very open about it. I don't really think this team's that good. But in this case, I'm just betting this based on the line. I don't know why the hell they're plus 370 here. They have the third shortest odds in this whole tournament to win. I thought that was a little bit weird. They can handle South Carolina. I know South Carolina has been playing decent ball recently, but they beat them twice earlier this year. And I know it's hard to beat a team 3 times, but come on now, South Carolina. They're not making another Final Four run here. And like I said, I don't love this Tennessee team, but the odds are telling me that they've got a chance. And freshman one and done Chandler, he's a bucket. They've got that sharpshooter Vescovi, the dude from overseas. He's a bucket. I think they might be able to get it done. We'll see. Don't love the team, but the odds are telling me Tennessee has a chance if they can get by Kentucky. So give me plus 370 here.
Yeah, I don't mind that pick either, but I like where you're going with LSU as a little.
I did too.
Yeah, for sure.
LSU's finally healthy. They're starting to play great basketball as well. I'd be shocked if any team outside the top 5 in the SEC won, to be honest. I could see any of them in the top 5 winning, to be honest.
For sure. I agree. I do love this LSU team, man. I thought about picking them, but something up with that Tennessee line. It's sketch. I like it.
All right, guys. Moving on to the A10. I was stuck choosing between Davidson and VCU, but I gotta go with Davidson in this one. This team is well balanced all over, but lethal from the 3. They rank 12th overall in offensive rating and 8th in 3-point percentage. Their defense is okay, but definitely will need to step up if they want to win this tournament. But like I said, I think they're the most overall team and are well-rounded team, so I'm riding with them.
Did you take all the favorites for these?
Everybody's going to think we made the same pick because I'm on Davidson as well.
I'm being realistic. Like, if I'm picking a winner, that's who I trust to win.
March isn't realistic. That's the thing. March Madness isn't realistic. That's why it's madness.
Conference tournaments, though, I mean, you can kind of get an idea.
Conference tournaments are not realistic. You can't tell me that. It might be a little more realistic than the big dance, but come on.
Yeah, give me Davidson, but I won't talk about him because Lauren did. I like VCU. Yes, the top 3, VCU and Dayton, to also make a little noise. I think these 3 teams are going to give us some great games in this tournament, and maybe more so Dayton, the team that's really been not talked about in this conference.
They're on fire.
Year.
They're on fire right now.
They're on fire, and nobody's been talking about them all year. It's been VCU, Davidson, everybody else in the conference pretty much. And Dayton's just been doing their thing, coming along. I would not be shocked to see them win this tournament either.
I'm pretty sure Dayton has the best odds, or like the shortest odds to win this tournament, which is pretty weird. They're the youngest team in this tournament. I like them just based off of that, but them being super young definitely sketches me out going up against, a lot of these teams that are really old. A lot of these guys in the A10, they've been around the block. I'm going with VCU. Lauren, you had the right pick in your hands and you fumbled it. But I like VCU in this one. Surprisingly not going with Davidson here, although Davidson is very good. I'll give respect where respect's due. They've had a great season. They're nice. The thing about this VCU team, they've got one of the nastiest defenses in all of college basketball, not just the A10. They're nasty. I would not want to play this team in the tournament. I'll tell you right now, I don't care who they're playing. I'm picking them to win round 1. They won 8 games in a row before finally losing to St. Louis to end the season, which I love. I love that they're coming off a loss and not coming in on that big win streak. And they've been scoring the basketball recently, which is weird for them. They usually don't score. So if this team's putting up points, they could beat anyone in the country. I don't care if it's the A10. I don't care if it's the freaking ACC or SEC. They can beat anyone. They can hang with anyone. They're so athletic. And they're probably going to end up playing Richmond. And Richmond, I just don't think is that good. I've watched a lot of Richmond basketball. They're just not that good. So give me VCU. I think if VCU gets to the finals and plays Dayton or Davidson, there's going to be way more VCU fans there because it's in DC and it's closer to VCU by far. So it'll be almost like a home atmosphere there a little bit. Give me VCU plus 450 to win the tournament and then go on and win a game in March Madness as well.
I was going to go with them, but the fact that they don't score the ball very well really kind of made me back away.
I know, but they've been scoring, though. They've been scoring recently, so watch out.
They had been scoring until St. Louis.
Yeah.
I know. That was honestly, though, man, I'm telling you, like, sometimes it's good to get a gut punch before these.
No, I agree. And
yeah,
they also almost clawed back in that game. Nearly came back and won it, but
talk about heart.
I think it's the top heart in this conference, and Dayton is the favorite to win this thing. So we didn't
favorite
Davidson.
Yeah, that's what I thought, which is really weird. I thought that was kind of weird that Davidson wasn't. I wonder if Foster Lawyer is okay because I know he's playing injured, so maybe that has something to do with it. I don't know. He also chokes in big games. I mean, you know that. Although this year he's been good, so we'll see.
We'll see. All right, guys, for at least my favorite conference this whole year, the Big East. I was really close to saying Providence because this team just keeps figuring it out. It's crazy. I do think they have a high chance of winning, but I'm going to go with Villanova in this one. It's March, and this is when Jay Wright and his teams turn it up. I think they feel like they were the better team and should have won conference, and I think they're going to prove that in this tournament. So give me Villanova.
Another favorite. There we go.
I'm not on Nova here. I want to say Providence. I'll talk about it a little bit. They're just something magical about this team, and that's great come this time of the year. That's also not my pick, though. I'm going Marquette. I love the value on Marquette. Marquette's the
you're not going Providence, man.
I am too, honestly.
Marquette's a team that we saw unbeatable. They were unbeatable for like a 2-week stretch. They beat Providence. They beat Nova. They looked unbeatable. They hit a rough patch recently. But Shaka Smart in these tournaments, especially in the big dance, it is a tough team to beat. A Shaka Smart team is a tough team to beat. I love the value they're getting, and I think they could go on another run and get hot, become unbeatable again.
Could not disagree more. But I'm going to be on Lauren's side here. I'm actually going to go with the favorites. I hate doing it, but I'm taking Nova plus 165.
It's not always about getting cute with it. It's about picking winners.
It's about clicking the right button on the screen. I've said that for years. You just got to click the right button's there. You just got to click it. People hate when I say that, by the way. But I think this is a conference that honestly 4 teams could probably win. I could see Nova, UConn, Providence, or Marquette honestly winning it. But I'm going to go with the favorites. I think Villanova, they've been top dog in this conference for years. Jay Wright does not fuck around. He is here to make a statement. I think people kind of think, maybe the tides are turning in this conference. Maybe Villanova is not as dominant as they have been in the past. They kind of gotten beat up by some of these teams this year. I think that's trouble for anyone who has to go against this Villanova team. I'll tell you that right now. They've got they've got Gillespie. That dude runs this team. The team goes with him. I want the ball in his hands. I trust him more than anyone else in this conference. I don't care. Providence they do have the magic. All right. I'll give you that, Wylie. They do have the magic this year. It's really fucking annoying. But I'm going with Gillespie, man. I think he takes him home. They've got a pretty decent path, too, to get there. They probably are going to end up playing St. John's, who, give me a break. They can handle them. And then probably going to end up playing UConn, which sketches me out a little bit. I'm not going to lie. UConn does play really good defense, but they split this year when they played, so not too stressed about it. I'm not really worried about Providence or Marquette as much as I am with UConn. So if Nova can get through them in their second game, I think they handle business pretty easily. I was shocked to see a team with this short of odds in a conference that's been so close this year. And I was also shocked to see Providence with such high odds. And that tells me Villanova. They are getting they've been getting disrespected all year.
That's what I said. They continue to get disrespected.
And I do agree they're getting disrespected, and I do agree that they're better than the lines that they've been getting. But they're the luckiest team in basketball. It's not even comparable. Yeah, Wisconsin's right up there, especially after those bank shots. But, dude, they're not as good as they've been playing. We'll have to see. But
I have a little dark horse.
Give me Jay Wright. Give me Jay Wright here. Come on.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. But I do have a little dark horse in St. John's. What do you guys think about that? They play hard, guys.
You can play as hard as you want. You're not going to beat Villanova.
Yeah, but they're always right there. Yeah,
sure, we could go out there and play as hard as we want. We're not going to beat anyone. Come on.
No Georgetown Magic this year at plus 41,000.
Was that what they were last year?
No, that's what they are right now.
Oh shit! Okay, I wonder what they were last. I don't know. They're probably similar, honestly. Probably similar. Yeah. Dude, someone's gonna do it. Someone's gonna do it in one of these conferences. It happens every year. Last year we got 2 with Georgetown and Oregon State. What? Look at those teams this year, and they have a lot of their guys back too. It's so weird. It's the beauty of March,
Oh, absolutely. All right, guys. So moving on to another topic, we're going to talk about if we think Coach K losing his final game matters at home. I'm going to go with no. I personally think this is going to do nothing but fire the team up. Kind of like I stated earlier with Duke winning the conference tournaments. I kind of think they needed that loss. I think they'll be just fine. And like I said, it'll just fire them up. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I guess it depends on how you're looking at it. I don't think it matters for this season, but as far as Coach K's, I'm not going to say his whole legacy gets hurt. If anything, it impacts UNC being able to say they beat Coach K in his last home game on the road.
Yeah,
definitely not a loss he wanted. There was emotions running high. He was pissed after the game. You could tell it in the ceremony. But
he told the crowd to shut the hell up, pretty much.
Yeah, he did.
In a very nice Coach K way, he told them to shut the hell up.
I don't think it's a huge impact, but it'll be something that I think gets brought up the next time these two teams play for sure next year.
Yeah, I think there's 2 ways to look at it. I think there's honestly a bunch of things that came out of that game that we learned, whether they're right or wrong. But I think that it showed the rest of the conference that Duke is beatable, which is huge. Because I think Duke was kind of, people were like, yeah, Duke's running away with this conference. And I still think they probably are, and people are saying that still. But they just they kind of got dominated that whole game. I know UNC pulled away at the end, but UNC was kind of they were winning that game pretty much the entire game, I feel like. And I think Duke kind of looked pretty shitty. They didn't really look like they were putting in the effort. I don't know. Maybe they were super nervous. I don't know. I mean, talk about pressure in that game. Give me a break. Yeah. We also learned that UNC is legit. UNC is here. They're the team that they were supposed to be going in. Bacot, I thought he got absolutely robbed out of ACC Player of the Year. I know your guy from Wake Forest, Wylie, won it, and he's really good too. But I think he got absolutely robbed. That dude is just talk about the most valuable player to your team. It's not even comparable. And he's put up like a double-double in almost every single game. That dude could play. And they're heating up at the right time. So talk about another dark horse in that tournament. But if UNC gets him again in the finals, watch out. They could beat him again. They know they can beat him. UNC's head's going to be like, well, we beat Coach K in his last home game. We can beat him again now. So that's definitely a sketch. But I do agree, Lauren, that was probably the kick that Duke needed right before the tournament going in. I actually probably like Duke better to win the tournament now that they're coming off that loss because it probably is a little bit of a reality check. You know, they kind of needed it, I think.
And
absolutely.
Another point is the pressure is going to be on Duke going forward. I mean, every game could be Coach K's last game, at least in the big dance. And I think the deeper they get into that tournament, I had them as a Final Four favorite, but I think the deeper they get into that tournament, the less likely I am going to be to take them. It's just the pressure is going to build, and they didn't handle that pressure well Saturday.
No, I give the players a pass because that was like an insurmountable amount of pressure, right? Like, I mean, all week everyone's talking about, guys, you got to win this game for Coach K. It's the last home game. And they went out there and they played so tight. Like they did not look good. Like they did. And I honestly think that it's crazy to say that loss is good for that team, but I really do think it was.
Yeah, no, there's definitely a such thing as good losses this time of year. You don't want to be on that like 15-0 streak like you were talking about.
That's what I'm saying. You don't want to be on that. You don't want to be on that streak. I'm telling you, man. Look at the past. Look at the past. Those streaks don't carry into March. They don't.
No. I do think that they could carry over for a team that we're going to be talking about, and that's South Dakota State. Because a team like that going against these bigger teams in March, they're going to get up regardless.
Definitely agree. Speaking of that, we're going to move on to the top 5 games of the day. We're going to be talking about the conference tournament championships. The first one up is going to be the ASUN Conference Championship with Jacksonville versus, is it Bellarmine? I don't want to say it wrong.
Bellarmine.
Okay, perfect. And Bellarmine, last time I looked, they were favored by 2 points. Initially, I wanted to take Bellarmine in this one because they have just been rolling, beating both FGCU and Liberty so far in the conference tournament. But give me Jacksonville. Jacksonville. This team just took out the team I had winning it all, which was Jacksonville State. And that's a super impressive win because Jacksonville State was rolling. I'm taking the Dolphins here because of their defense. I don't see either one of these teams going off offensively, and it's going to be a dogfight. So give me Jacksonville winning the dogfight. I'm taking them +2.
Wylie, go ahead and give your Jacksonville pitch.
I'm not on Jacksonville.
Hey, let's go.
Bellarmine. I'm gonna take the money line, which I know you'll hate, Krabs, but correct me if I'm wrong. Bellarmine doesn't get an auto bid if they win this.
Correct. This is like the weirdest. Let me break this down real quick. This is like the weirdest scenario ever.
Go ahead.
Bellarmine is new to D1, so there's like for some reason there's a freaking 4-year rule where you can't play you can't qualify for March Madness if you're in D1 your first like 4 years, I think is what it is. And Bellarmine qualifies for that. This is their second year at D1. So if Bellarmine wins this game, it's actually Jacksonville State, not Jacksonville. Yeah. Jacksonville State, the 1 seed for the regular season, who goes. So I wonder who they're rooting for tonight. But that's like the most ridiculous scenario. I think it's under talked about what's going on in this conference right now because it's a shit conference. But I mean, come on, like what?
They win their conference in a D1 conference, and you're telling me they don't get to go to the Big Ten. That's insane.
And I'll tell you right now, this is why I think Bellarmine's going to win this game tonight because they're probably so fucking pissed off, and they've showed it and they backed it up this tournament. They're not supposed to be in the freaking championships. Yeah, they did heat up in the second half. They actually did play pretty good ball this year. I've been pretty high on this team all year. They got Dylan Penn, my guy, who I've been high on and been talking about all year. Some of the best hair in college basketball. You guys will see him tonight. That dude's a monster. He's got 40 points in his last 2 games. I know Jacksonville, they're gonna out-rebound Bellarmine tonight. They are. They're just bigger. They're gonna out-rebound them on offense and defense. I don't really care. And these teams do play slow as shit, by the way. This is gonna be probably one of those boring games you will watch in all of March. I'll be completely honest. Would not be surprised if both teams are putting up 50 points each. That being said, I lean under in this one, and I lean Bellarmine -2.5. Their mindset right now has to be fuck everyone. We're still winning this shit. I don't care if we're going to March Madness or not. This is bogus. And they're going to come out angry as shit. And this is just a weird scenario. I'm excited to see what happens. I wonder if Jacksonville State, do you think they're going to be like in attendance or some shit? Like what's going on with that? Are they going to be watching and like rooting for Bellarmine?
They'll be watching.
I would, for sure.
They're Bellarmine in this situation. I think this game comes down to who wants it more. And I think Bellarmine's going to want it to show that they should be in the big dance.
For sure. They're getting ripped off, dude. I would have loved to see Dylan Penn in the tourney. That dude can play. I don't know why he goes to Bellarmine.
Maybe not after this year. Who knows?
It could be a transfer.
Yeah, I think he's a senior, but yeah.
Is he a senior?
Oh, he's a senior. All right, guys. On to the next one. Northeast Conference Tournament Championship. We have Wagner versus Bryant. Last time I looked, Bryant was a 4-point favorite. I think this is going to be a very high-scoring game, and I think the better defense is going to win this one, so give me Wagner. Everyone was hesitant on this team because of the loss of one of their starters, but it hasn't mattered at all. This team is shutting down teams and putting up ridiculous numbers as well. I think they're going to shut down Peter Kiss and have their way in this one. Also, this is the team I had winning it all, so of course I'm going to back them.
Yep, I'm with you there. Wagner's the team that I had in my predictions. I'm not going to back off that today. Krabs, you mentioned going in. You brought up Wagner missing that guy, right? He's out.
Elijah Hall.
Yeah, mention him potentially struggling in this tournament. They've done anything but they've dominated on their way here. And we've actually seen Bryant, the one that we thought would dominate, struggle a little bit more, get into this championship. So I like Wagner to stay hot and win this thing. They were my pick from the beginning. I'm sticking with it.
It's okay to change your mind, but I'll respect it, guys. You're staying strong. I'm going with Bryant here. This is the contrarian play, I would say. Yeah, Wagner, they've looked nice in this tournament, and honestly, respect, because they look like shit at the end of the year without Elijah Hall. And for some reason, they've just been shooting the shit out of the ball from 3 in their first 2 games, which, to be completely honest, guys, that's not their bread and butter. They were one of the worst teams, one of the worst 3-point shooting teams in the NEC. Their bread and butter was getting the ball to Elijah Hall in the paint during the regular season and working through him. I think they shot like 29% from 3 in the regular season. So the fact that they've been winning games by shooting threes, I think there's some regression coming. I really do. I think this is a great spot for a Bryant team that's just been sneaking by every game. That's kind of why you're getting some value here, I think. The reason why Bryant's favorite here is because, I don't know if you guys know, but this is a home game for them. This game's at Bryant. The NEC doesn't have a freaking neutral site. It's the NEC. They play at the actual stadiums, which I love personally. My heart's still broken. Bryant beat my Mount St. Mary's team the other night. I thought the Mountain was going to pull it out. But the fact that Bryant, beat that team who's always good in the NEC tournament and always finds a way in March, that's impressive. And I'll say it again. I've already said this multiple times, I think, on this stream and just in general. Peter Kiss is going to the March Madness. I can just tell. I can feel it. He's going to March Madness. Whether they cover, maybe they win by 1 or not, I don't know. But I'm leaning Bryant here. I think they get their first NCAA tournament berth tonight. I really do.
Bryant was your pick, right, to win it? I think you were on Bryant.
Yeah, it was. Yep.
Sorry to change your mind, Krabs. Didn't you just say that?
Yeah, right. Exactly.
All right, touche. I'll give you that one.
All right, guys, moving on to the next one, Horizon Tournament Championship. We have Wright State versus Northern Kentucky. Last time I looked, it was a pick'em. I'm leaning in KU Moneyline. We love a good pick'em game and a championship game. We talked about how Wright State has just been on fire this last week. It feels silly to fade them, but I'm going to fade them. Give me the faithful Norse in this one. This team fights, and they're going to win this game on the glass and defensively.
Yeah, I'm with you. Again, I picked NKU to win this thing from the beginning. I like them here again today. It is a pick'em, so I'm going Northern Kentucky Moneyline as well. They played yesterday against a red-hot Purdue-Fort Wayne team that had been one of the best offensive teams in this conference. They held them to 43 points.
They strapped them up.
They strapped them down. This defense is insane. They struggled a little bit more offensively, but I expect them to put a little bit better effort there today, and I think the defense stays strong. I think Northern Kentucky pulls this one out.
Yeah, I actually also picked the Norse to win this tournament, Wylie. But like you said, it's okay to change your mind. I'm flipping here. I'm doing it here. I'm flipping back to Wright State. I think the Norse is going to be a very heavy public play today. They're already getting a lot of the money. People are starting to finally talk about this team, and they deserve it because they run some crazy defense that works. Their coach is a freaking mastermind. Yeah, it's been working. But this Wright State team, they can score. I'm hopping off the Norse tonight. I think they're just too hot. It's going to be a public play, like I already said. Northern Kentucky won both games this season already against Wright State. Hard to beat a team 3 times. I know I keep saying that, but every game is individual, so that doesn't really mean as much as it is when I say that. But I just think in a pick'em game, like I would have expected Northern Kentucky honestly to be favored a little bit more here. And I'm trusting Holden, the southpaw, the lefty. I got to root for him. I'm a lefty myself. And Basil on the block, I think he's about to be a mismatch. So I'm taking the offense here versus the defense. These teams are completely different. I just don't think Northern Kentucky has it in them to score enough to beat this team 3 times. And Northern Kentucky's been crazy hot. They've been on fire. I'm hopping off. You don't want to be on the freaking train when it's coming off the tracks at the end of the road. So I'm hopping off now, taking my profits from last night. I was on this team last night, but I'm going with Wright State +1 here. That's my lean.
Hey, Holden got shut down last night, though.
Yeah, he did. But they've got 3 guys who can score, so I'm not too worried about it. They'll be all right. They'll find ways to score.
I think Wright State's just as hot though as Northern Kentucky. Northern Kentucky's only won 5 in a row. They lost to Detroit in their second to last game.
I think they've won like 8 or 9 or some shit.
They've
been good.
I'm thinking like 8 to 10 because they lost to Detroit twice.
Yeah, they're playing like the team that they were supposed to be preseason. Everyone was talking about this defense. They're finally here, but I just think the line's a little sketch. Everyone's all over Northern Kentucky. I'm not super confident in this one, but I'm fading the public in this one. Give me Wright State.
All right. Moving on to the Summit Conference Tournament Championship, we have North Dakota State versus South Dakota State. Again, last time I looked, South Dakota State was favored by 6 points. We have the Battle of the Dakotas. Look, North Dakota State has had a hell of a season, but I'm not fading this South Dakota State for anyone. They're just too much to handle offensively, averaging about 12 more points per game than North Dakota, and don't see North Dakota State being able to hang because they really don't have that great of a defense either. So give me South Dakota State winning this game by 8+.
Yeah, I'm also on South Dakota State here. I thought we were going to see Oral Roberts, South Dakota State team, in which case I would have faded South Dakota State, but I'm not doing that. Give me South Dakota State -6. I think North Dakota State, I mean, they shot lights out yesterday. I was on Oral Roberts, obviously. They couldn't miss. I think it's going to be hard to put up back-to-back performances like that. Obviously, South Dakota State's kind of the same team that shoots lights out, but they've been doing it consistently all year. This is a team that hasn't lost in conference this year. I don't think it's coming today. I think they cover, and I don't care who they play round 1, they're winning as well.
I don't hate that take. I mean, this team is the best 3-point shooting team in the country, statistically. I'm not saying they're actually the best, but by the numbers, they actually are. It's respect. But I do think they get their first conference loss today. And I think that might be a good thing for them. They'll be an auto bid. It'll be bad for my Hokies, but I do think that they lose today. They've won 20 games in a row, guys. Like, when does it end? What are they going to win the whole tournament? No. Like, it's got to end. We just talked about this. Like, riding a team on a streak is sketch. And yeah, you could have said that when they won 15 games in a row. Yeah, I get it. But I've been reading up on the last matchups. I actually did not get to watch these 2 teams play this season, so I had to do some serious digging on this. And apparently North Dakota State, they might have figured something out on defense here against South Dakota State. They forced South Dakota State to get the ball inside, not shoot as many threes, which is how South Dakota State wins. So I think they might have the recipe to, pull one off here. We'll have to see. I'm a little nervous because Nelson for South Dakota State has been balling on the interior recently, which he was not doing all year. So I'm a little nervous about that. They might end up just feeding him and he just absolutely goes off like he's been doing the last couple of games. But I'm willing to bet that he does not go off again tonight. Don't overthink this one. It's nearly impossible to run the table in conference for the whole season, and they're going for it tonight. Very similar to the Duke game. Not as much pressure. Obviously, you won't find more pressure than Duke had when they lost to UNC, but all the pressure here is on South Dakota State. No one thinks North Dakota State's going to win this game. South Dakota State has to win this game to be perfect in the regular season and in the conference for the whole year in the tournament. I think that's a tall ask. Give me the 6 points here, North Dakota State. I'm probably going to end up betting this one myself.
It's bold. I just don't see them losing tonight. I think they lose in the Sweet 16. I think they.
My middle name is Bold, Wylie.
But
my friends think I'm a conspiracy theorist with all these takes, by the way.
There's a chance, honestly. There's a chance. All right, guys, moving on to the last one. We have the West Coast Conference Championship, Gonzaga versus St. Mary's. Last time I looked, Gonzaga was 12.5-point favorites. I think we all knew it would come down to these two teams again. Last time the two teams played, St. Mary's beat Gonzaga, which makes me scared for them in this game, honestly. St. Mary's is a good squad, and maybe they can hang with Gonzaga, but part of me thinks Gonzaga is going to get their revenge and stomp them tonight. As far as the line goes, I really don't have a confident lean in this one, but I'd probably trust the Zags more, so take that what you will. What do you guys think?
Yeah, so I've been saying it all year. Just Gonzaga's leagues ahead of everybody else in this conference, including St. Mary's. But I think I've got to back off that take a little bit. Gonzaga didn't even cover yesterday against a San Fran team who's pretty solid. I'll give them that, but they didn't cover. Give me St. Mary's plus 13 here. They beat them outright in a similar line. I think the books just love Gonzaga a little bit too much. I'd like St. Mary's to at least cover, and this is a Gonzaga team that while I've said they've been leagues ahead, very fraudulent this year. I'm not high on them at all, and that's kind of why I'm switching takes as we approach this big tournament. Give me St. Mary's plus 13.
Yeah, I actually like Gonzaga in this one. I think this is the time to hop off the St. Mary's train. They've been proving people wrong a lot recently. I do think this team could win a game in the tournament. I just don't think they win today. And the spread is at 13.5 now, I'm pretty sure. Not that it really matters. But St. Mary's did just beat Gonzaga right before the tournament, right? And now they find themselves having to play Gonzaga again. First of all, that's brutal for St. Mary's. St. Mary's is already in the tournament. They're projected to be a 6th seed. So really not too much pressure here. Honestly, there's probably more pressure on Gonzaga to win this game to try to keep that, number 1 overall seed. But I'm selling high on St. Mary's here after their run that they've been on, and I'm buying low, which sounds ridiculous, buying low on the number 1 team in the country, but buying low on Gonzaga after they've kind of been, wobbling into this conference tournament and towards the end of the year. That game where they played against San Francisco yesterday, Wylie, you're right, dude. That game was close as shit. It was actually way closer the whole game than it ended up being. I think they won by 10 points, but it was pretty freaking close at the end there. So I don't know. I think Gonzaga has more to prove here. I think they're going to come out really angry and try to get some revenge on the St. Mary's team. The public is already all over St. Mary's after, what they've been doing. And everyone thinks I've been seeing it all day on Twitter that St. Mary's is going to win this game outright. Guys, come on, take a step back. They're not winning this game outright. They might cover. I don't think they are. I'm not betting this game because I promise I'm not going to bet against 30-year-old Coos against, playing against kids again. I can't do it. Every time I bet against St. Mary's, I swear to God, I forget that dude's still on the team. And then I turn on the TV and I'm like, God damn it, my bet is shot. Like that dude just steals coins. He's a professional coin. Yeah, he's a bucket. He's a professional coin stealer is what he is. He's like 40 years old playing against these kids. Like, I don't understand. I don't get it. The dude's been there for like a decade. Give me Gonzaga minus 13. I'm not betting it because I can't bet against Coos anymore. I'm cursed. That dude owns me. But I lean Zags here to get the job done. Big.
Yeah, I'm not betting this game either. It's sketch, like you said. Gonzaga, obviously, they're going to be pissed after losing the last matchup.
Dude, and everyone is all over St. Mary's. I guarantee you at least 2 or 3 people come on Trent's stream later and say that they're pitching St. Mary's.
Yeah, I don't doubt it. And I mean, I do lean that way. It just feels like too many points for a Gonzaga team that just hasn't been their dominant self that we've seen in recent years. But I'm not super confident in it, obviously.
Yeah, I got some breaking news, guys. I don't know if you saw. It has to do with football, though, so I don't know if we're allowed to talk about it, but Russell Wilson's going to Denver. That is
crazy.
That is nuts.
That is ridiculous. I guess he was waiting to see what Aaron Rodgers did.
Yep, I was about to say.
Gosh. I guess he's not going to the Commanders. What a surprise.
I thought he was going to Washington. I thought that was like almost
I thought that would have been a good fit, too. I'm going to be
honest. It honestly would have been a good fit. Him and Ron would have been boys. They're both like no fun hardos. I think they would have had a good time not having fun.
In Scary Terry.
Dude, yeah, that would have been lit. I was all for it. I mean, obviously, like you got to be a different type of crazy to want to come to Washington. Like, just look at what's happened to anyone coming there. But I digress. I could talk about how terrible we are for a day.
It's like new beginnings for you guys, though.
I know, it's a restart.
New
First
uniforms.
season. First season ever. Nothing. Actually, I can't say that because I'm holding on to those Super Bowls we won a bazillion years ago before I was born. But we'll see. And they're putting the stadium out in freaking bumfuck Virginia too. I'm so pissed. I'm so pissed. Gosh. But back to basketball. Let's get back to business, guys. Come on.
No, for sure, guys. All right, moving on to our best bets. Wiley, what do you have today? What's your play of the day?
Yeah, so I mentioned it already. We talked about it. I'm going NKU. I love NKU today. They were my pick to win this conference. I think they finished the job off today. You mentioned Wright State is a very offensive team. They're firing on all cylinders. But we saw what they did to Purdue, Fort Wayne yesterday, a very offensive team. Shut them down. I think defense wins this game for sure. And I like Northern Kentucky to score a little bit better than they did yesterday as well and pull this one out.
Krabs.
Oh, this is when I finally get off the schneid and get a win here. I'm so due for a best bet. This is ridiculous. It's impressive. This one's going through. I promise. You guys ready?
Ready.
We're going with, and I know Wiley loves this bet. We're going Delaware -3 plus 100. Now I could have taken a -2.5, but I found -3 at plus 100 on DraftKings, and I said, you know what? They're going to win this game by 10. I might as well get the better odds, right? Come on, let's not be crazy. It's ridiculous how lucky this UNC Wilmington team has been this whole season, and their last game where they had a crazy charge call at the end of the game. Not a charge. There's freaking professional refs saying you got taken the points. Who literally refs on the side saying that was like the worst call he's ever seen. That and I digress. I'm not going to make excuses, but that was ridiculous. They shouldn't even be in this game right now. Now we know why their odds were so weirdly high. They could barely beat College of Charleston. Give me a break. College of Charleston stinks. Delaware is finally playing like the team that they were supposed to be going into this season. Delaware looks good. The Blue Hens are finally locked in. I'm stoked to watch them play again tonight. I had them yesterday outright free +5 easy against Towson, the best team in the conference. I mean, they slapped them around yesterday. It was like they were playing against a high school team. Delaware looks locked in. They're finally playing some freaking defense, which is huge for them because they're offense first. They have the best offense in the conference. And now that they're playing defense, good freaking luck beating them. I'll tell you right now, UNCW is not beating them with the way that they played last night. Not saying they don't come out and find a way to lose me money again, because they probably will. But there's no way they beat them with the way they played last night.
How many times I got to teach you this lesson, Krabs? How many times?
I wish we could put that meme up. But but dude, like UNC Wilmington, they suck at defending the 3-ball, and that's what Delaware does. Like they've got 3 shooters: Kevin Anderson, Jameer Nelson, and my Maryland boy, Ryan Allen from DeMatha, Bowie guy from Maryland. This is my dog. He's gonna look like Ray Allen tonight. He's gonna look like Ray Allen from 3. Watch out.
I don't think he played yesterday, if I'm not mistaken.
He played bad. He played though. He played.
So the under was the move? I knew it.
The under was the move. Yes, you were right.
That's a different company.
Trust your gut, Lauren. But dude, like this is a veteran team. They were supposed to win the conference going into the year. They start off like shit. They're finally playing like they're supposed to. I don't see anyone beating them. I think they win this game by 10. The fact that Delaware's playing defense. I know UNC Wilmington has this Jalen Sims kid who's an absolute bucket. This dude has cost me money all year. I don't know if he's enough to take down this Delaware team the way they're playing right now. Give me -3 plus 100. Take alt line -5 if you want. Love this play. This play.
I don't know why you're buying points on a team that's going to lose outright to UNCW and cash my plus 1100.
Hey, it was on DraftKings at -3 plus 100. I could have gotten 2.5 on BetMGM. I was like, nah, I'll take the better odds because it's not even going to be a sweat. This is going to be one of those easy ones, guys. You don't have to watch it. You don't have to watch. If you want to, you can. Read a book, grab a beer, maybe pick up a new hobby, go to the gym. You don't need to watch this one. It's free. It's already done.
Yesterday about College of Charleston, your play of the month.
Yeah. Well, I wasn't a play of the month. It was only a unit and a half.
Dang, Wiley's cooking you right now.
Hey, you can't win them all, Wiley. I've been putting up numbers though. The people know if they've been following my bets, and I've been killing in March so far. So we'll keep it going today. I'm not making a big deal out of this one. It's no 5U whale play, but I'm telling you right now, Wiley, the Blue Hens finally take down UNCW this year for the first time in 3 games. They get it done. They win easily. Delaware might win a game in the NCAA tournament. That's how high I am on this team.
It's UNCW. They might win a game in the tournament as well.
Well, if they're not playing at home, they're going to struggle. And that's not happening.
They haven't been at home yet this tournament.
I know, and they've been barely squeaking by wins against shit teams. So now they got to finally play a good one, and we'll see what happens.
Delaware's worse than or right in the same line as that Charleston.
I'm hip, dude. If your unit sizes weren't like $20, I'd say we could go on this one-on-one, but I'm going to have to wait till you get a little bit older for that.
Krabs.
God dang. All right, guys. My play of the day is going to be South Dakota -6. Like I said earlier, I think this team is going to have their way with North Dakota State. I do know North Dakota State has played them the last 2 times they played. But this is March. You got to turn it up. I think they're going to turn it up. They're clearly the better team. I'm going with them.
Better teams win. Better teams don't cover. Lauren, that one's sketch.
Good team wins. Great teams cover. They cover this for sure.
It is.
For sure. Why wasn't that your play of the day then?
Why? Because I like you more. You want me to give 2 play of the days? It's right up there.
If anyone needs to give 2 play of the days, it's me because I got some catching up to do. So, gosh.
Yeah, Krabs, what's your record on here?
Yeah, I can't. I got to go back, look at my notes. I don't know. A lot of games, keep track. It's tough.
Dude, even if my unit size was 20, I'd be up more than you are giving out these 0-4 picks on this game. Come on now.
Sheesh. Well, thank goodness all my other picks have been hidden, so they've been bailing me out. I think I might have to go Delberto mode and just not give out play of the days and just give out everything equally. And when people ask him what his favorite play is, he goes, well, I like them all equally. That's why I bet them all equally.
That's what you should do.
That is what I should do. It's probably not what I'm going to do, but that's what I should do. We'll see. Lauren, you got any prize picks tonight?
Yeah, you hit on a couple of those yesterday.
Yeah, guys, I hit 3 out of 4 lays yesterday.
Beginner's luck.
That's 6 of 7. There's no beginner's luck in that. But yeah, I'll be picking up something. I've been kind of like looking at it. I did earlier this morning. I don't know what I'm going to go with yet.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Well, good luck out there.
That koozie over though. Lock.
I don't think so. I mean, Aismus had freaking 19.5.
Aismus was the only one that gave a shit for Razorbacks yesterday.
Well, he's the only one on their team that could play. Like, I feel so bad for him, dude. As soon as O'Banner left, I knew they were fucked because they had a good thing go. That team reminded me a lot, and I know Aismus and Maldonado do not play the same style of basketball at point guard, but this team the Oral Roberts team last year reminds me a lot of this Wyoming team this year, where they got that one really good big and the really good point guard where the ball goes through him every possession. Guys, this Maldonado kid, if you're not hip, he's legit. Like, he had a triple-double this year. The dude is like Ben Simmons type. He's not that tall, but he plays a Ben Simmons type point guard almost, so that he can shoot a little bit, which is pretty cool. But he is a mismatch for everyone. I'm so excited to see who they play in March because I think people are going to have their hands full with those guys.
Yeah, I think all these Mountain West teams, the top 4, could honestly win first round.
Historically, the Mountain West melts in March, which I like this year because that means they're kind of due. They're kind of due to do something. So we shall see. Definitely
agree. But we appreciate you guys so much for coming in and checking us out. We will be back this Thursday. But the surgical stream does start in 2 minutes. Again, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Let's win some money.
Sure. No one knows more about college basketball than this guy right here. G-Unit, it is a pleasure to have you, brother.
It is a pleasure to be on with you, Trent. Love everything that you do. Love the energy that you bring. Great to be on today.
People might shoot me for saying this, but if it gets there, I don't know how the Lakers lose tonight.
Oh my God, dude. I would get my nuts cut off if I put the Lakers in my
don't take them.
Yeah, Long Island fucked me. Some like walk on or some shit hit a 3 because it was his last game and they already lost. And oh my God, I don't even want to talk about it.
The Leafs weren't alive last night. I need to wake up. You don't look alive today.
I don't
energy,
look alive.
brother. Come on, man.
I see Klay Thompson shooting at least 3, I see 3 threes and fucking Stephen Curry over 4 threes. It's easy done deal. Simple, you know what I mean?
My guy Noah knows what's up.
Pacers, though, no sweat, right?
Pacers.
No sweat.
It was always the Pacers.
I think I speak for everybody when I say this. This is for the Seattle Kraken. Right there. The Seattle fucking Kraken.
So the Raging Cajuns just won by 3. Please, for the love of God. I had 3.5.
I think they're gonna take care of it at home. That's
And then you're gonna give us the goddamn motherfucking Lakers, huh?
Yo, Trent, what's up today, bro? I just came home from work. I'm having a good day. Why, bro? Like, come on, dude.
Is it the Lakers? Just say
it's not, bro. I'm never bidding on the Lakers again, bro.
All right, good. We got the golden retriever in the house.
Just checking in, man. Seeing if anyone's got some pets, some biscuits, anything for your neighborhood golden.
What's good, everyone? Welcome back. It's your boy Book It with Trent here on the Surgical Stream. Happy Tuesday. How's everyone doing? Chat, we good? Let's have a day. All right. Yesterday, another day of just absolute sell jobs. St. Mary's late night. How about that absolute sell job by St. Mary's at midnight? They were up like 20 points. And then I went to go check the score, and it was a 3-point game, and I had bought it down to 3, so I pushed. So classic. I did have money, hard-earned units on the Lakers. Again, without even knowing that LeBron was not playing. We're just going to chalk that one up and move on. Chat, we good or what? What's good? Shout out to the Pistons. We had 5 units on the Pistons to cover that spread, and they won outright, dude. What a play. What a great pick by the squad. Russell Wilson of the Broncos, a little early morning, not a Waj bomb, but a Schefter bomb. That's a crazy trade. Russell Wilson's headed to Denver. That should be interesting as the football offseason is officially underway. Crazy shit. But last night we went 3 of 4 in one parlay. The freaking Charleston over sailed under. Absolutely just missed by 50 points. We needed overtime, probably 2 overtimes, didn't get it, but it's okay. And then the Bruins went under by a goal. I don't like Bruins overs, guys. When they control paces of the game, they just don't. It doesn't go over. It's usually 3-1, 3-2 final. So pissed about that. And then also, I need some accountability here to get me to stop nuking late night Super Goat 5-unit prize picks that literally never hit. They don't. I came very close last night to hitting the late night chase for 5 units and came 1 assist short, 1 point short and from De'Aaron Fox and Sabonis, who ended up freaking fouling out, dude. It's always some bullshit with Sabonis. It literally always is. I'm kind of done with him, even though he fills the stat sheet every damn night. It's bullshit. And my plays of the day, the Lakers sold, and James Harden had 4 free throws in the first quarter, and then none the rest of the game. None. Fruity is going to be so kind to us today and breastfeed us a winner on Prize Picks today. I need that. Yeah, De'Aaron Fox. If whoever had De'Aaron Fox over points last night, dude was balling in the third quarter, got to 24. I'm like, oh shit, this is free. Dude didn't score a single goddamn basket the rest of the game. Finished with 24, missed back-to-back free throws in the fourth quarter, and a pretty simple layup to not go over. Such cap, dude. We got a game starting right now, Pitt, Boston College. I just put a little sprinkle on a Prize Picks, plus my GOAT Nappy's Nerfy of the day, Virginia Tech, no run first 2 innings. Put that one in there, as well as 3 player props. I don't even know what they are, who their names are, without looking at it. But hope that shit slaps. I'm going to need some updates. So please go look at my Twitter and see what the plays are, and then give me updates as the stream's going on. Because if we can get the day started with a nice bang for $2,000, oh, that's how you start the day. But I've got a couple things. March Madness bracket. We're going to do some sort of March Madness challenge with the community. I'm going to start setting that shit up for what does it start next week? So more to come on that. And then I got 2 plays of the day. Keep it rolling. Also, Ben the Guesser. Dude sucks. Went 0 for 3 yesterday. So this should be a walk in the park. I went 3-1 yesterday, but he's already saying he's going to avoid one of the plays because he claims that I got it from the Surgical Stream. Patrick Line overshots on goal. He's like, I guarantee you've never heard of that player before today. Hey, dumbass, I ride Patrick literally almost every fucking game. But it's okay. You want to fucking get soft with it? I don't give a shit. No one cares about this stupid contest anyway. But my plays of the day are SGA over points. I'm running it back. The dude's an absolute wagon. And I got to ride until the wagon wheels fall off. Dude's averaging 34 points right now. No Dort, no SGA. Team's very depleted right now. SGA is on a mission, and he gets to the basket. He scores at will, regardless of where he's at on the floor. Let's keep it rolling. Let's go SGA over 26.5. And then let's go to Brooklyn, where the line has already moved before I placed this bet. Brooklyn Nets -3.5 against the Hornets. I feel like this should not be too difficult of a bet here. Brooklyn's a better team. I think the line is a little sketch. I don't know why it's only 3.5, but it's gone up to 4. Some spots 4.5. But I like this one. I've already got 3 units on it. And then also for prize picks today, there's like 4 picks. I just don't see how we don't ride these. You got Durant over points, over 29.5. Dude's a wagon. SGA's over points. Halliburton over 7.5 assists, and Brandon Ingram over 22.5 points. I mean, those have been my goats as of recent. And I feel like that is just a 4-team prize picks I'm going to lock in just for the hell of it, because those dudes score well. And Halliburton, 7.5 assists. They're giving it to us again, bro. I don't know how they're doing it. But all right, let's get to surgery, guys. I like the new format. I like the way we've been going about things as of late. A lot less stressful. I've seen a lot better success with the med kits. Last night, we went 5-0 in NBA picks, which was surgical, 3-2 in NHL, and then like 1 of 4 in college. I mean, it's March. We're going to see that shit. Well, I mean, we should just limit the college plays, or at least give it like a second look at, what we have locked in, and then maybe reconsider before we submit the med kit. But let's have a day. It's Tuesday, early in the week. Let's stock up on coins, and let's just get surgical. That's why we're all here. All right. We start with Nappy Kool-Aid, of course, but also I like the way we've been doing things as of late, and I want to just strive towards cleaning up the tempo, cleaning up how we get people to come onto the stream. And if you give out a loser, we should open it up for other people to come in and give us, their plays that have not been on yet. So we're kind of cleaning up the structure. We want to have 5 like professional people from the industry on here every day. Starting next week, we're working on it. And then having like 10 of the OGs. There's like 17 OGs, but OGs don't always have plays every single day. So I want to work with the OGs on, who's going to be the 10 that come on every day. And then like 10 new faces every day, some fresh blood, give some people some opportunities to prove themselves in the stream, and kind of switch the vibes up a little bit, so we don't have the same people coming on every day, shit like that, right? If someone's 0-3 in their last 3, well, shit, you're cold, man. Let's get some new people on here and give us some winners. So we're going to strive to work towards the flow of getting people the link and just cleaning up tempo and just having quality over quantity. I mean, what good does it do if we have 7 picks on the same game and half of them are on different sides, right? It just doesn't do much great for us. So let's keep it rolling, and let's have a day. Fresh meat been on a banger. Good shit, chat. We ready for this shit? It's 11:08. Let's get surgical. Nappy, get us started, baby. What's good, brother?
Oh, what's going on, Trent? How you doing?
Doing great, man. How are you?
Bro, I'm doing well. So Louisville was kind of free this morning. I talked you off at TCU, bro. They're down 7-0 right now in the 5th inning.
7-0? Are you serious?
7-0 in the 5th inning. Yeah,
I thought you were tripping, bro. I thought you were tripping, fading the Frogs, but shit,
had to fade the Frogs, bro. So look, other play for today is VT, Virginia Tech. They've been a wagon. They just took their first loss last week. I've been on stream since last week, I think on Friday. So I've just kind of been trying to like lay low with the baseball plays. So this one, though, I love. It's -135, good value. They're at home. This is their last home game for the next 2 weeks, I believe. So this is kind of going to be a good push for them to end things on a high note at home. Like I said, they're playing ECU, not a great offensive team. ECU depends on their defense and their pitching to win them games. I think that VT, I have the nerf fee for the first 2 innings, but I love the full game for VT on the money line. It's 135. It's good value. It's a 4 o'clock start, so it's a little early. I think we'll still be doing surgery and whatnot when it's going on.
Yep.
So book it now if you can. But I love VT today in this spot. They've been a powerhouse. They have the second best offense in college baseball right now. I love where they're at. I'm taking them today on the money line. So.
Yep, and I've got the Nerfy locked in because of you, brother. So let's get these bags.
Let's cash. Keep it quick with the tempo and pace. I'm out.
Appreciate you, Nappy. Stay goated. He's the man. Oh, Dior. Whoa, what's good, brother?
Oh, shit. I didn't think I was gonna be brought up.
I didn't think so either. I accidentally clicked on you, but what's good?
Give you 3 winners yesterday. 2 props.
The Mavs, and what were the props?
It was Mavs, Spencer Dinwiddie, and I also gave Dorian, but that was in my Discord, so that doesn't count.
Classic.
But today, my pick of the day is the Golden State Warriors -5.5.
What?
Yeah, dude. I know the Warriors have been in a slump. I called them out, but I do feel like this is the game that they do bounce back. They're back in San Francisco. Steve Kerr did rest all his players yesterday, rested all his starters, and they did lose to Denver, but that was his starters against a fully healthy Denver team. So now they're playing the Clippers, and Draymond is set to come back between these days. I think it's 7th through 10th that they said that he's expected to come back. So I do believe that the Warriors do step it up now. Sitting down Curry and all the starters, giving them a full day's rest. They're at home. I do believe that they do put it off against the Clippers, who is out of Robin Covington, but I do lack in the defensive end and Norman Powell, so in offense. So Clippers are not better than the Warriors, in my opinion. I'm taking the Warriors -5.5, and they do face Denver, I believe, either the next day or the day after. So I do believe it's going to be a smack city. They're going to take the Clippers out the way, get their guys rested for a revenge game back in Denver. And my second play of the day, I'm also on Brooklyn too. So that is a lock. Brooklyn is in 8th place. Like, dude, they need the wins right now, and they're on the road with Kyrie Irving, Kevin Durant, all the guys. They're facing a bad defensive team in Charlotte, so that's another good game to just. I don't think that's going to be a sweat either. So those are my 2 picks. And for a chat, Discord is down, guys, so I can't post all my plays. So just give me time, please, and I will. All right,
Dior, good shit. What's the confidence level on the Warriors here?
Oh, 10%. Pick of the day, bro. That's my
10%. 10% confidence level?
Dude, I'm at 10 out of 10, dude.
10 out of 10.
Yes, sir.
Good shit, Dior. You've been hot. Need you to stay hot. Let's get it, brother. Yes. Appreciate you. 10% confidence level. Need a little more than that. But let's go, Joey Ricotta. What's up, brother?
What's up, man? Appreciate you having me on. Been watching this for a while now. So.
Sweet. I appreciate you supporting the stream. Get us started off with a winner, baby. What do you got for us?
Yeah, let's do it. Sorry about the lighting here. I didn't check that before I hopped on here, but
all good, brother.
I like Jacksonville, so I think it was they're playing Bellarmine, of course. It's the Atlantic Sun Conference Championship here. It's a revenge spot. They lost in overtime last time they faced them, which was towards the end of January. And Bellarmine, of course, I think Crab mentioned it earlier on the other stream that they cannot make the dance even if they win this game because they're in the process. 4-year transition process, just joining the Division I. So I can't imagine that they're super hyped to play in this game, and I know that Jacksonville is, and I mean, they just beat Jacksonville State. So the Dolphins here, what would be worse than beating Jacksonville State to only lose and then have Jacksonville State make it over you after you just beat them? Both these teams are super slow. They work at a really slow tempo. Bellarmine is 339 in effective field goal percentage for defense. So I think that even though Jacksonville kind of sucks offensively, I think that they'll be able to take advantage a little bit here. And I also think that we talk about luck all the time with Providence. We talk about it with Wisconsin. Bellarmine's 19th on KenPom as far as luck goes. So they're one of the luckiest teams in college basketball this year.
Interesting.
So I really, really like this spot for Jacksonville. I think that I love the revenge factors. I think they can put up enough offense here. I kind of like the under, but It's a little bit of a low total, so I'm on the money line, and I don't mind this.
I like it. I like it, Joey. Jacksonville's a wagon. I'm on it as well. So good pick, brother. Appreciate you, man. Welcome to the stream. Let's go 1-0, baby. Appreciate you.
Hell yeah, brother. Thank you.
Let's go.
Shout out at Untitled Bets. If you guys, I host that show over there. So you guys
Go give him a follow on Twitter. He's a man. Appreciate you, homie. Let's keep it rolling. We got the Renea Bricked Up Beanie Boys with a soccer play to get the sweat started early.
What's up, Trent? How are we, man?
Good. How are you? Oh,
Yo, you just cut out.
Uh-oh. I think my camera might have died. Can you hear me still?
Yeah, I can still hear you. Can you hear me all right?
Yeah, keep going.
All right. So I got a soccer play that starts in about 45 minutes.
All right, let's hear it.
And it's I know I texted about it yesterday. I texted you. Bayern Munich team total over 7.5 corner kicks at plus 100.
Corner kicks.
Yeah, I was in the lab yesterday for like an hour and a half researching this, and everything, the line and everything just makes so much sense for this to hit. If you don't want to get cute with it, I like the total corner kicks for both teams over 10.5. Let me sell you on it first, though. The last time these two played, it ended in a 1-1 draw, right? This was back on February 16th, where Bayern had 72% possession the entire game and finished with 22 shots, but only 9 were on goal. In this game, they had 10 corner kicks. The spread on this game now is Bayern -2, and the total goals for this game sits at 3.5, 4. So we can expect a similar type game when it comes to Bayern controlling majority of the possession. A lot of the time, an FC's attacking third. Yeah. However, it's important not to rule out this team either, because this is a solid young team who will be going up against a Bayern team without some star players. But what benefits this prop, though, is that the other team plays a very defensive form. They play a 4-3-1-2, and basically all they do is stack the box, and at least that's what they'll have to do to keep Bayern off the scoreboard. So I'm expecting this to exceed this corner total pretty easily, and Bayern to control the pace for most of the game. Like I said, 7.5 is at plus money, but you can take 10.5 for both teams. I think -130. Starts at 3 o'clock Eastern time.
This is a cheeky play out of you. Renee.
It's very cheeky, dude. And I didn't want to pick a side, but I like this corner prop a lot. I've never done a corner prop, but all the lines and everything makes a lot of sense. So I'm rocking with this at 3 o'clock.
All right, good shit. Is your brother with you for a prop, or is
no, bro? He's I don't know where he is right now, to be honest.
He's fucking around. Classic.
Yeah, he's classic, right?
All right, brother. Let's get some corner kicks. Need the corner kicks, baby.
Need the corner kicks, baby. Let's get it.
Let's go to Coin Snatcher. What's up, brother? We're back. Camera's back. We're good. What's up?
We look good. How we doing, Trent?
Doing great, brother. How are you?
I love that guy. I tail all his women's basketball picks.
No, he's a man. He's a man.
I'm not going to take up too much time because Joey already told you everything you need to know about Jacksonville, but they're winning the game today.
I think so too, dude.
I think they're winning the game today. I like betting on teams that play phenomenal defense.
Yep.
And that's exactly what they are. They're one of the, I think, 4 or 5 teams that allow fewer than 60 points per game. I don't have like a bunch of crazy odd shark stats for you, but
I don't think we need it, dude.
I think they're going to win the game. I'm trying to warn everyone on Twitter about the Knicks, by the way. I know the New York Knicks.
You called that yesterday. Good shit.
I called it both days.
Good shit, brother.
Everyone listen to me. I will send them in the Discord every time. I know when they're going to win, which is rare, but I do know. I watch every game. Just trust. Like, I'm the leading expert on handicapping the New York Knicks.
I love it. We need a Knicks plug, brother. So I appreciate it. Let's get these bags, baby. Jacksonville.
Let's get it, baby.
To the bank. Appreciate you, Coin Snatch. Go give my go to follow. He's the man. Positive vibes. That dude is the king of vibes. Let's go, Big Russ. What's up?
Hey, what's up, Trent?
Yo, fucking Towson yesterday, huh?
Dude, the whole starting lineup were selling. They didn't want to score the ball. I don't know what you want me to. Terrible.
Right.
They were non-existent.
New day, new bags.
Yep, I'm going with I got South Dakota State as my play, man. I got them at -5 real early this morning, but I see it's up to -6 now. But I take it no matter what, man. I think they're going to come out there, shoot the lights out of the gym. They're top 2 offense in the country, and they're not 2. You know, they're going to come out shooting. They're going to score at will. And I don't think North Dakota State has enough to stop them.
All right, good shit. And what's the confidence level here?
This is 100%, man. You know, everything I give. confidence. You gotta act like it's gonna hit immediately.
All right. I love the confidence.
I also got a little bit on UTSA today too, just because that's a game of two shit teams. So I just want to see who wins. I want to have stake in it.
All right, brother. Good shit. South Dakota State. How many Unit Johnsons?
Two.
2 Unit Johnson. I love it. Appreciate you, brother. Good luck tonight.
Appreciate you having me.
Go get back to work. Get out of the closet. Let's go, Wylie, brother. Wylie, I didn't get to catch your stream this morning, but I saw the tail end of it. Looked like it went well. What's up?
That's good, Trent. Yeah, for everybody wondering, I did not fucking give Towson yesterday. I did lobby for them, so I'll take a little bit of the heat. But my pick lost anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Sure,
I went.
You can take Towson.
I went 2-1 on CBB yesterday, and I gave you the one loser. Fucking Oral Roberts, man.
What was the loser? Oral Roberts.
They've got Asmus, who is a dog. He went off yesterday, but he's got surrounded by bums, apparently.
Bums, dude. Well, I mean, that was probably the worst pick on the med kit yesterday. It's all right.
Yeah,
it's all
for
right.
Sure. I'm going Northern Kentucky today. We got a lot of championship games today. That Bellarmine one is one of them. But give me Northern Kentucky. They play great defense. They just beat Purdue Fort Wayne, who is the 2 seed here. Purdue Fort Wayne was coming into that game. They had won 10 in a row. They held this very high scoring offense to 43. They play phenomenal defense. They're running into another great offensive team today in Wright State, who they already beat twice in the regular season. I think they clean sweep them and win the Horizon League today.
Wait, you're taking the money line? Is it minus 110?
It's a pick 'em, yeah.
Oh, wow. All right. Is this a 1 unit straight bet?
It is a 1 unit straight bet.
All right, Wylie. Good shit. What do you think about South Dakota State, by the way?
I love that pick. I think they haven't lost in conference this year. They should smoke them.
Was that who we rode yesterday? -9?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was free as fuck. All right, brother. Good shit. Let's stay surgical today.
Yes, sir.
Need a 15-0 card. And college b-ball, brother. We went 1-4.
Yeah, 1-4. I mean, I went 2-1. I gotta speak up a little bit more. There's a couple in there I wasn't super confident in. Like you said, maybe there's just some stay away games, and I think that Bellarmine one. I know he was high in them. I know I got a couple guys on Jacksonville.
Yeah,
I lean Bellarmine. It just feels like a stay away game though.
Yeah, no, definitely. But we love Jacksonville. But all right, brother. We'll be seeing you. Appreciate it. Let's get these bags. The great. What's good, brother? Nice call on the over in the Kings game. It's a bummer that the Oilers decided to sell and give up an empty netter to blow the lay. But it's fine because St. Mary's literally fumbled the bag anyway, so it wouldn't have mattered. But what's good, homie?
Yeah, I didn't even know it hit until Hayden said it. Like as soon as the bonus got it, I watched the third quarter. I'm like, oh my God, this is the worst offensive performance I've ever seen by a team. And then Sabonis gets ejected right away in the fourth. I was so mad. I just turned the game off and didn't even know it hit.
Classic. But yeah, that shit sailed over. Who was it? It was why am I blanking on his name? Best player on the Knicks. What's his fucking name?
Julius Randle. Julius Randle, yeah, he dropped a 40 ball.
Holy
like,
shit, dude. Dude could not miss a 3. All right, what do you got for us?
Today, I have the Grizzlies. I got it at 5.5. It's up to 6.5. Buy the hook at -6. If you cannot get it for 6, do not bet it.
Yeah.
I was told by many people, and I agree with this. And like anything 6.5, and that it's 3 possessions.
Yep.
So I mean, I've been looking into that a lot lately, and it's making it saved me some money.
Yeah, for sure. It might even be 4 possessions because you got to get that other basket.
Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, but with 3-point line, they consider it 3 possessions. Yeah. But yeah, 4. But the Grizzlies 9-2 at home against the spread, and they've been blowing teams out, beating them by 10+. Pelicans are 9-4 on the road against the spread in 2022, but the only three of those came against teams above 500. And then the four they lost were against Denver, Boston, Brooklyn, and Milwaukee. So they've been struggling on the road against good teams. The Grizzlies just got embarrassed on Sunday by the Rockets. So I think, they're out for revenge. And they're in a close race for second with the Warriors.
Yep. He's fading the red hot Pelicans right now, but they're on the road coming off a what was that double overtime? No, overtime loss against the Nuggets.
Yeah,
I like
overtime. I had him in that game too, and I was like, I had a PPD. I have the Brandon Ingram over 25 and the Pelicans to win, and it blew it in overtime. I was like, God damn it!
All right, brother.
And then I have Giannis 12 plus rebounds.
Giannis over rebounds. Usually a wagon.
Yeah, especially against Oklahoma City. Oklahoma City has no big men who can rebound.
Yep.
I see a blowout, very well blowout potential, but Giannis should at least get the 12 rebounds and then see you later.
All right, good shit. The great Giannis over boards and the Grizzlies -6. Appreciate you, brother. Let's get these bags today. Run it back.
Yes, sir.
Run it back. Jumanji alerts. What's good, brother?
How we doing, Trent?
Doing well. What was your pick yesterday?
Yesterday we gave out St. Mary's Moneyline, which smacked. We had 2 units on it. It was a brutal beat on the spread, though.
Brutal beat.
They were up by like 15 with 6 minutes left, I believe, and just completely, sold the bag.
Sold the bag, brother. I've
Yeah,
never seen
ridiculous.
a sell job like that, but what do you got
All
today?
right, well, we are 3-0 on stream now. We're going to get you to 4 tonight. So we're going with Northern Kentucky Moneyline.
Oh.
This is the Horizon League Championship against Wright State. One big key factor for me of why I'm taking Northern Kentucky is they have held opponents under 42% shooting in their last 6 games overall. So they are playing some insane defense right now. So I think mentally they are just super locked in. They're 5-0 straight up their last 5 games against Horizon opponents and 5-0 against the spread in those last 5 games. And their last game against Wright State, it was a close one, but they won by 4 on the road at Wright State. So, I mean, in a championship game, everything's on the line. I think NKU pulls this out with their defense ability.
All right, brother. Good shit. How many units on this one, too?
We got 3 units on this one. I'm very confident.
He's up in the
unit.
unit.
I love this. I love this matchup for them.
Good shit, Jumanji. Let's make it 4-0. Appreciate you, brother. Let's keep it going. Chat, NKU, auto bid for the lay or for the med kit. I could be very down. Donnie's picks. Talk to me.
Yeah, I just want to say, first of all my Hawks fans, don't worry, we got the GOAT, Drew Lock, coming to Seattle.
I'm sorry for your loss, brother.
All right. Play today is going to be Louisville, and it goes along with a couple player props. It's going to be Sydney Curry over 13.5 points and Sydney Curry over 7.5 boards. This dude has quickly emerged as their best player over the last 3. Louisville, they've experimented with a lot of different lineups, and he was a football player too, so he weighed 300 pounds coming in, had to cut down. He's 6'8", 250, pure muscle with an insane vert. Dude's physical as crap. Over his last 3, when he's actually played, 24 points and 10 boards a game. He's only actually started the past 2. The third game was at Wake Forest. He already had 28.7 boards, most points in Louisville history by a player coming off the bench. The last game against Virginia Tech, he had 24 points. 24 points, 14 boards. And Virginia is the #1 defense in conference and the 10th defense overall in the nation. And they like to run what's called a post-trap defense. So they want to get you down low and trap you down there, get a turnover or something. Virginia's head coach had to call that off multiple times because of how much this dude was dominating down low. And they have his line set at 13.5 and 7 against Georgia Tech.
Ooh.
Give me a break. He's going to win in this game outright too. They beat them without him early in the year.
Wait, so you're on Sydney Curry over points?
And rebounds. Like, I mean, they're 2 separate, but I mean, they're each going to hit. So if you have 2 going, 2 prize picks, he could have, you got his points in one, rebounds in another.
I like it.
He's going to dominate.
I wish I would have known that before I placed mine already. Sydney Curry over points in Louisville -1.5. Who do they play?
Georgia Tech.
Georgia Tech.
We beat them earlier this year without him, and he's animal.
How many units on this pick?
I got 2 units on this, then a unit on each player prop.
I like this, dude. I like this. Good shit. All right, Donnie's picks. Let's run it back, baby. Appreciate you.
Have a good one.
Chat. Is that like I haven't watched a lick of Louisville basketball this year. Is that a good pick? What does G Unit have? Let's go Broad Street Cappers. Speaking of goats. What's up, brother?
Trent?
Nice call yesterday on that chat.
Yeah, whoever was the clown in chat that said Chattanooga -10.5 alt line is a clown. That shit was Oh, it was a great game to watch. I also had the money line for Furman, so a little hurt, but I had more units on the Furman plus 2.5. That shit was always never a doubt.
What a shot! What a shot that was!
Oh, that was probably one of the top 5 I watched live on TV before. It was unreal.
All right,
Stay
hot,
to get the game to the overtime. Mike Bothwell, the step back 3 in the dude's eye.
Yeah.
All right. Well, tonight going Cal Baptist minus 6.5.
Jesus.
So Cal Baptist, they play Preston's team, UT Rio Grande Valley.
They're not even that good, dude.
And Cal Baptist won the first game by 8, but they were up by as much as 16-20. They kind of pulled the plug early and the game went down, the score. Cal Baptist is actually unreal at defending the 3. They're 21st in opponent 3-point percentage. They only allow 23%. And they are first in the country in threes given up per game. They're tied for first with only 3 per game. UT Rio Grande Valley also sucks at threes, and in general, they're only 19% from 3 in their last 3 games. So they've been struggling while Cal Baptist is playing well. Cal Baptist makes 10 threes per game in their last 3, and at UT Rio Grande Valley is allowed 6 threes per game. So that might even out, but still, they shoot the fuck out of the 3. Cal Baptist is top 100 in assist to turnover ratio. UT Rio Grande Valley is the 15th worst team in that category. So UT Rio Grande Valley turns the ball over very much, and Cal Baptist doesn't. Cal Baptist led by Ty Roll, who averages 12 points and shoots 40% from 3. They have 2 brothers, a freshman and a sophomore, the Armstrong brothers, that are from Australia, and they both shoot the ball very well from the 3. And then they have Daniel Aiken, who averages 12 points and 8 rebounds, and he's the 5th best defensive rebounder in the country, percentage-wise.
How many units?
Rio Grande Valley does not have size.
How many units?
I have 1 unit on it, but I think the line might be up to 7 now. I'm not sure, but I got it at 6.5. That's what I'm rocking with.
What's
I'm confident in it. I'm going to 9.
9 out of 10.
Cal Baptist is the first game up. They're supposed to be a little bit better. They didn't play as well in conference, so they're the 8th seed in their tournament. They're going to want to blow the shit out of them because they got to play Sam Houston, I believe, because they're one of the only 2 conferences that has a triple bye. So they have to play 5 games, and Seattle and New Mexico State have to play 2.
All right, boss.
So they got to get the confidence coming if they want anything to do with this tournament.
You've been hot, and I need you to stay hot. We got Ballsack Baptist minus 6.5. 9 out of 10 confidence. 1 unit Johnson. Appreciate you, Buzz. Stay goated. Stay goated. I mean, chat, you're bitching at me for tempo and pace, but we got to listen when it's a Ballsack State, right? I mean, you guys want to have units deployed here. We got to have a reason why we're taking this shit and have reasons to back it up. Papu picks, man, your model. Your fucking model plays, bro.
Bruins under, right? Didn't I tell you that? And you took the over?
Yeah, but you had Panthers under and the Leafs under, so it's all right.
Nets money line. I mean,
and the Jazz. Didn't you have the Jazz too?
It's fine. Fine. Just call out all my losses now. Just name all my losses. Nah. Yeah, bad day yesterday, but I've had a great week, so it's fine. 1 bad day is all good. Today, nice and simple. Nets money line. I saw you said that's your play today. I'm not gonna sell it too much. If I see plus odds live, I'm putting my year's rent on that play. Ryan is not losing tonight. They need these wins before Ben Simmons comes back. Dior said they're 8th. They need these wins tonight, and they're beating the Hornets tonight, 100%.
I agree, and I totally agree. Brooklyn will start out down 10-0.
I will put down my year's rent on that. Literally, if they lose, I'll move to Vegas and live in your house because I won't have a house. But my player prop today is Evan Mobley over 16.5 points as well. Jared Allen is out, and they're playing the Pacers, and their biggest man is 6'10". I've seen Mobley just dominate down in the paint. I think he gets 16.5. He hasn't hit it in a while. I think he had it last game, but before that it was 4. And I think tonight he hit 16.5. And then also I've been fire with my soccer plays. There's 2 Champions League games today. I love the Renee boys pick, but if Bayern Munich is tied at halftime, I'll tweet it out or whatever because they're not losing tonight either. So not tonight, right now at 3 p.m. A lot of stuff going on in my head, soccer, basketball, but we're not losing today. We are not losing today.
No, we're not. We're not. We're hitting all 3 lays, brother.
But yeah, Bayern, don't take that pregame. It's like minus 6,000 or whatever. If they're tied at half, you take that line. That's what.
All right. Good shit, Papu. Let's run it back, baby. Appreciate you. Good luck on your exam that you probably have today.
Spring break. It's spring break. No exam. No exams this week.
I love it. Good shit. He probably still has an exam on spring break. Guru Griff, what's up, brother? It's been a minute.
What is up, Trent? Can you hear me?
Yes, dude. That hat is so elite, brother.
Yes. I came in on Friday with Wylie. I went 2-0 on the OC picks, looking to go 3-0 today. Dior, we're going to need a little bit more than 10% chance on confidence level for me to put a unit on the Warriors. But we're going Gonzaga, first half, -7. They're wagons. This is a revenge spot. They lost early, a week ago to St. Mary's. I see St. Mary's pooping their pants on national television to start off the game. I see Gonzaga up by 10 at halftime, and I'm taking it. I put 1.15 units. It was -115, so I put 115 on it. Keeping you accountable, Trent. Keeping you accountable. Words out of your mouth. Don't deploy super late whale prize picks because they always sell. I'm just keeping you accountable. You said this 20 minutes ago. I'm just keeping you accountable. I also have a $600 play tomorrow. I'll come on. I'll sell it, and we'll cash.
I'm going to need that for sure. We're going to need that.
Yes, sir.
Guru Griff, love the vibes, love the hat, love the pick. Let's get these bags today, baby. Appreciate you.
Have a good day.
You too. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah, no more Super Goat late night Mega Max whale prize picks that literally do not ever hit. Orton or Zach, brother, talk to us.
Hey, I appreciate you convincing me to move South Dakota State to 2-unit yesterday. That worked out well.
Welcome. You're welcome. I swear, bro, you've given us winners every time you come on. So let's keep it going.
So people have already talked about Northern Kentucky, Wright State. Do you want me to talk about that one or go to a different one? I'm actually on the opposite side, though.
You're on Wright State, huh?
Yeah.
Wow. All right. Well, I'm glad to know that, but I don't, to be honest, really care why it is. So I'd rather you get to the other pick.
All right. I've got Marshall -3 for 1 unit against
Marshall
FIU.
-3. Sell it.
I believe FIU's best player is out tonight, so that's a big part of it. They split the season series. Marshall's just a way better rebounding team than them. They have 3 guys averaging over 5 rebounds per game. FIU only has 1. So I think that's a big part in these not very good low conference team games, like rebounding. What's going to happen with that? Tavion Kinsey for Marshall averages 18 points per game for them. He shoots 45% from the field, so he's been pretty damn solid. Their offense, I go to Akron. They played at Akron this year and scored like 95 points. Their offense is amazing in that game. They don't play a lot of defense, but I think their offense is going to get it done for them tonight.
Is this a 1 unit, Johnson?
Yeah, 1 unit.
Odds we bump that up to 2.
I'll go 1.5 for this one tonight.
All
I'll
right,
go
fair.
1.5 for this one.
Fair.
All right,
brother. Appreciate you. Good luck. That's a bummer. He's on Wright State. That's a real big bummer. Noah, first time stream. What's good, brother?
What's up, man? How you doing?
Doing well. Is this your first time?
Yeah, so I don't bet or anything, but I do go to Bellarmine.
Oh shit. Talk to us. What's the vibe?
All right, so listen, bro. Classes today got canceled. Canceled classes all day. Pep rally today. Yes, for the game.
Oh, fuck, dude.
This game is so much bigger than just the ASUN championship game. So our appeal got rejected to be suspended from the 4 years because you have to have 4 years in order to play the March Madness, right?
Yeah.
So our appeal got suspended. But we win this game tonight, it's most likely going to get accepted, meaning that all of our teams here will be able to compete in national championship games or tournaments.
Starting next year?
Yes.
Oh shit.
Yes. So classes got canceled today. A free Chick-fil-A on campus, pep rally. Yeah, this is so much bigger than the ASUN championship game. So much bigger. God. And all the athletes on campus are friends. This is a small school, 3,000 kids. So it's not like this basketball team is just like by themselves. Like we're all friends. We all know each other. So this is huge. This is extremely big, not just for the ASUN, but for like all of campus, all the sports team on campus.
Well, fuck, dude. I wish
So
I
just
would have
wanted to come
known.
here. I know you guys were on it, but I'm a long time watcher. I enjoyed watching sports, man. So I just want to come on here and give you guys a little insight.
I love it, though. I appreciate you coming on. Even though you don't have a pick, you came on and shared the insider info, and that's the shit we need to know.
Right on, right on.
Chick, brother? Fuck, I don't want to bet against that.
No,
All right.
I don't know. I'm not a bettor myself, but, I like watching. I was watching while doing homework, so I just figured I'd come on here and give you a little insight.
I love it, brother. Appreciate you, man. Insider
right
info is always needed. Let's get these bags. Good luck. Shit, boys. Oh, my God. That shit's chalked. That shit's so chalked. Ben the better. I already had it Jacksonville plus 2.5 locked in. Fuck. All right, let's keep going. Picks with Jenks. What's up?
What's going on, Trent?
How's
So
it going?
yesterday I had the Bruins. They let me down. 26 seconds left. Let them score, and then lost in overtime. I had Wood. He got sick last second, so that got voided. Then I had Cade over 19.5. That smacked.
Yep.
So I was gonna come on and pitch the Warriors -6. That's what I got it at this morning, but Dior took that, so that's already gonna smack. So I'm gonna give you the Lightning money line and an NHL. They're 4-1 in the last 5 games, and the Jets are 2-3. It's that time of the year, like they have to turn it around, so they have to start winning games.
Yeah.
I see them easily winning this game, so I'm not too worried about it.
Ooh,
I got 2 player props. Crowder, ever since Paul and Booker have been out, he's been scoring.
Yeah.
He's had 19, 14, 15, 16, and 12.
Yep.
It's 11.5 points over. I'm going to take that.
Yep.
And then I was on Ingram points over, but now I don't think he's going to play, so I'm going to take CJ's points. It's 23.5 over points. He's hit it every game except one, so I'm going to take that since Ingram's probably going to be out tonight.
Damn it, that's a bummer.
Yeah, bummer for sure, but thanks for having me on. Let's have a good day.
Appreciate you, brother. Yeah, CJ McCoy Steeler could be a good pick today. I got the jersey. I should go put that shit on. McCoy Steeler points and Jay Crowder's points is a community favorite today. I've seen it all over Twitter. Dude's 5-5 hitting his over in points, especially with the dudes CP3 and Booker not playing. Shout out. Oh, I'm ricked up, baby. Shout out Rick, the GOAT. Rick with the subs. Appreciate it so much, Rick. You're the GOAT. Sweatpants Jesus, speaking of goats, what's up?
Man, I was in such a good mood, and then that guy said that BI is probably not going to play. It really bummed me out, man.
Dude. I know.
Jeez.
He's been a wagon.
And also that kid saying that from Bellarmine saying the free Chick-fil-A, man. Free Chick-fil-A equals stay away. We got to stay away from that game, man. Because who knows? Free Chick-fil-A, they're going to be coming out balling, all kinds of things.
Exactly.
Anyway, I'm going to the ice tonight, man. I went 2-0 yesterday on the stream. So with the Calgary and Reg, man, never a doubt.
Never a doubt.
I'm surprised no one else has come on with a lot of Chell picks. There's a lot of really good spots on the ice tonight. I really like the Avs Devils over. It's over. It might be 6.5 now. I got it at 6 earlier today. The last time the Devils, I bet on their under. As soon as that smacked the over, I just said every time the Devils play, I'm just going to immediately look at their over. And they're playing the Avs, and we saw what the Avs did to the Islanders last night, one of the best defensive teams at home. They put 49 shots on those guys. The Avs are coming out firing. It's that time of year where playoffs are coming soon, seeding's starting to matter. You need to kind of build your momentum and get ready. The Avs are going to be firing tonight. I just think this game going way over. So I really like that spot for them. And then I have a really good player prop. The BI one again, man, really throw me off. But this one's on the ice too. It's from the Stars Preds game. I'm a Preds fan, so I'm hoping the Preds pull it out. It's going to be a hell of a game. It's actually Jason Robertson over 3 shots on goal. Dude's been on an unreal tear. I think he had 2 hat tricks in a row. He's hit this spot 4 out of his last 5. It's going to be a crazy game. It is going to be kind of a defensive kind of juggernaut playoff atmosphere type of game. So, but I just don't see him not getting over 3 shots. So I think that's the lock as well.
I like it. You've been hot. Need you to stay hot, Jesus. Good shit.
Let's hope, man. Hey.
Let's get some Avs Devils bangs, shall we? Please.
For sure, dude. Have a great day, man.
Hey, you too. He's the vibe god. Love that dude. Also, chat, what if I told you I've got a fruity 4-teamer? What would you do? Chat, how bad do you want it? You guys don't seem to want it. All right, word. Let's keep going. Let's go to building the role.
Hey, Trent, we're back. I'm sorry about Sadiq Bey yesterday, man. He got off to such a hot start. I thought he was going to get it, and he got benched in the first quarter and just didn't turn out the same. But I got a college basketball total for you today. It's a take me home piece.
Ooh.
Chicago State and Utah Valley over 132.5. The first matchup, the total went it was 101 to 87. Chicago State averages about 63 points a game, and Utah Valley averages over 70 points a game. So it's sitting right on the line there. Chicago State gives up around 75 points per game, and Utah Valley gives up around 65 points a game. And Utah Valley shoots around 45% from the field. So I really think this over is a good spot and a nice late home piece for you. I was also going to pitch Brandon Ingram points, but since he's out, I'm going to give you Terry Rozier over points and assists. He's averaged 26 and about 26 points over his last 10 games and about 24 his last 5. And he's also averaged about 6 assists his last 10 and 5 games as well. So I really think this is a good spot for him with a good matchup against the Nets. So that's all I got for you today, Trent. So let's make some money tonight.
How many units on this take me home over? Could be a good pick.
I'm just a 1 unit guy, so we're gonna stick to 1 unit and let's hope it hits.
All right, good shit, brother. Appreciate you, man. Let's get
Thanks,
these bags tonight. Need it. Yeah, Sadiq Bey, we should just have a jersey ceremony because he's retired from Prize Picks forever, bro. I'm so sick of that guy. So sick of him, bro. We got Ryan Sura talk to us about what's going on the ice, brother. We got a nice slate today.
Yo, what's up?
I had what was your player prop yesterday? Brick Nelson.
Brick.
I had him in the Prize Picks, and then fucking Leafs fan told me to take it out, dude.
That is so hateful by Leafs fan. What the hell? We were talking about it the whole day too. Wow. All right. Good to know.
Hey, it's all right.
So yeah, I do like the over in that Avs game, but I actually think the better side is the Avs and Reg. It was priced pretty well this morning. I think it's probably still hovering around -135, -140. But the Avalanche have been insane on back-to-backs this year. They're 11, or even the last 2 seasons. They're 11-1 on the second half of back-to-backs over the last 2 seasons. The Devils have been playing well, which is why I think it's priced this low for the Avs. But they haven't really been able to string together wins. They're 1-6 in the last 7 following a win, and they just beat the Blues on Sunday. And the Avs have also just dominated this series. They're 5-2 in their last 7 in Jersey, and they haven't lost in the Prudential Center since 2017. So they've really had the Devils' number. And then the Avs have just been playing a lot better hockey recently. You saw that game against the Islanders really turned it on in the third period. I think they can carry that momentum into this game tonight with a healthy and well-rested Darcy Kemper starting.
All right, I like it. Is this a 1 unit guy?
What's that?
1 unit guy, 2 unit guy?
Two units on this one. I have 2.5 actually, I think.
Oh, wow.
I have to go look. And then I got a player prop. My favorite player prop is actually in the same game. It's Jack Hughes over 3.5 shots. I know Fruity loves to take this one. He's been kind of slumping recently, but I think it's a good bounce back spot here. The Avs have been giving up a ton of shots. They're giving up 35 shots per game over the last 10 road games, which is the highest in the NHL on today's slate. He's not been playing well, but in his last 10 road games, he's still averaging over 4 shots on target. I think they know they're going to have to score a ton of goals to compete with this Avs team, especially with, I don't know who's in nets yet for the Devils. It'll probably be Dawes because he's just been playing a lot better, but if it's Gillies, even better. I think he gets his opportunities today being one of their pretty much most useful forwards.
Yep. I mean, he's been king of cardio every time I fucking put him in my Prize Picks. And then when I don't, everyone else is on it, and dude has 8 shots on goal. So it's
there you go. It's really a hitter. It's either he has 1 or like 7. I think tonight's one of those games playing against the Avs where you have like 5 or 6 for sure.
All right, Sura, you're hot. Need you to stay hot. Let's get it, baby.
Let's get it.
You. Love those jerseys too. He's got the Capri Sobs low key kind of goated. Speaking of goats, my dog Leafs fans in the house.
Yeah, way to throw me under the bus there. I told you that if you take it out, it's probably gonna hit.
No, it was a valid reason. It was like plus money on the book, and we don't like
it up on the book is what I said.
We don't like plus money on Prize Picks.
Yeah, so right quick, I just want to give a shout out to T on Twitter. He hooked me up with some graphics there. Cook It Up 31 is his Twitter handle. I just wanted to give a quick shout out to him, guys.
He's the man.
Good Good guy. I'm just going Old Faithful tonight. No odd shark bullshit. Just winners tonight.
Yeah.
Every time I overthink it, I just Bruins over was bullshit. So
bullshit.
Flames Caps over 5.5 or 6, whatever one you want to take. Back up in for the Flames. I think the Caps are going to score a few, but we all know the Flames at home, wagons. I think that's going to fly over. And also Vegas and Reg tonight too.
Vegas and Reg, I love that pick.
Flyers stock. Don't need to give you any info on that. The Knights need some wins here too, and we're better than to beat the Flyers. So
yeah, fuck the Flyers, bro. Can we nuke a prize picks tonight? I need it.
Yeah, I like Jack Hughes tonight too. The guy does do the deal a lot, but
dude's literally the CEO of Peloton lately.
yeah, but Colorado, man, like I tweeted out that Colorado won, and I looked back and it was like 5-4.
Yeah, dude, I know. So sketch.
Yeah, I like the slate tonight. I think we're gonna cash some parlays tonight.
So. Oh, we absolutely are. I love it. All right, Leafs fans, stay goated. Appreciate you, brother. Love that dude. Great resource for the community. If you're not following Leafs fan, bro, you guys are missing out. Vsauce, what's up, homie? Talk to us.
What up, Trent? How you doing?
Doing great, brother. Nice call on the Pistons once again.
Yes, and that team total smacked.
And the team total smacked.
Yeah, I went 3-0 yesterday on plays I posted in the Discord and Twitter.
Let's run it back, baby. What do you got?
So today I've got an over for you. Cavs, Pacers, over 223. I just think, no Jared Allen today means the paint is going to be empty. Pacers have been scoring so much more. They're playing like a team. They're playing well. Why are the Pacers 3-point dogs to the Cavs? Is Jared Allen worth that many points? I don't think so. Do you know what I mean? And we know the Cavs on the road are a wagon. They're giving them respect because they know they score a lot and they've been close in these games, right? So 3 points is not enough for me to take the Pacers, but I love the over. They're 22-11 to the over at home. The Cavs are 8-3-1 to the over as road favorites. As road favorites, they're just smacking that over. They're also the Pacers are also 9-3 to this over 223 in the last 12 games. So I really, really love that.
You've been surgical, and I've just been blind tailing. This could be a great pick for the NBA med kit. I love it.
One more, I was going to talk, Dior was already on here about the Warriors, and I know he said 10% and everything like that, but he's jokes. I know he's got confidence in that play. Another thing, too, is this is something Data would love, you love, we all love, revenge spot at home. Cool. They literally lost to the Clippers by 15 in LA, I think like 2 weeks ago. Clay shot 3 of 14 in that game. Terrible. Steph had 8 threes and 33 points. So I really think that they cover the spread at home. They need a win. They've lost 5 straight. Steph is going back to his normal rotations. Like Steve Kerr had him on some weird rotation minutes. I don't know if you noticed, but he's back to 12-6, 12-6. So he's going to be playing majority of the first and third quarters, which is big. His rhythm is not going to be best with. And the biggest thing is Clay averages 17 points per game at home, 13 on the road. And 46% he shoots at home, and he's shooting 35% on the road. So I love this play right here. The Warriors.
Makes me more confident knowing that you have so much confidence in it, Vsauce.
I'm taking both of these plays. They're both on my card. So.
And I'm tired of locking in prize picks without the goats, man. I got to get in the spaces today.
You just got to get in spaces. That's it. Or at least wait till spaces is over. That's it. All right, man.
Let's get it, baby. Appreciate you. Lockmouth, man. What's good? Where is Data, by the way? No, Data is not actually going to be on this week. He is traveling for work, I guess. But we got Lockmouth, though. What's good?
What's good, boys? What's good? You're going to hate me today.
Oh, no. Can I just guess? Are you?
Yeah, let's hear it. Let's hear it.
Is it hockey?
The hockey pick it's nothing. It's basketball. You're going to hate.
Okay, so you're going to take the Bucks spread or Pacers spread?
No, 5-unit Steve Adams over 7.5 points.
Shut up. Are you serious?
100%.
No.
Why? 100%.
Why?
New Orleans. He's playing New Orleans. He's got to be on the court the entire time to guard Valanciunas. If he's not on the court, he has no chance to get points. He's averaged 37 and 32 minutes both games he's played them. 7.5 points should be nothing in 37 minutes for him tonight. They give up a lot of points in the paint, and it's 7.5.
Yeah.
He's burned me once. That's 1 out of 10 times I've taken him. This is the 11th time. If he burns me here today, I mean, we'll just go back to the well at some point again. But and then my hockey pick is Panthers money line.
Panthers ML. What's their story? They're playing.
Penguins have been good. Tristan Jarry's been good, but no one is playing defense like the Panthers right now. They're holding teams to 20 shots. They're not letting their goalie see many chances. If it's not a breakaway, it's not going to be a shot at all. And I mean, I'm riding. You're not going to get the Panthers at minus 120.
No, holy
ever.
shit. Minus 115. Oh my goodness.
The Penguins have been good though, and that's what I could say. They've definitely burned me a couple times over the last week.
Yeah.
They've been doing really well, but the Panthers are on another level of hockey right now.
Wow. I don't think I've ever seen that price for the Panthers in the last like 2 years, bro.
100%. I'm gonna get. I'm taking it. Let's go, boys. Good luck.
You actually have 500.
Yeah, I have. I have 475.38. So it's 4. It's almost 5.
Dude, I feel like I got to tail that with you just because
if he burns me, I'm gonna be sick.
Oh, you're gonna be sick.
100% sick. But I'll be back. I'll be back on him again at some point. I already know. I love taking players that are under 10 points. I love it.
Yeah, me too. Good shit, brother.
Let's get this money.
Stay good, brother. We got Shelly. Look how cute Shelly is, dude. Didn't you just want to like hold Shelly?
What? What's up? So I'm gonna come at you with my play of the day today. Is gonna be the Red Wings. You can take them in reg. You can take them minus 1.5.
What?
They just came off a really, really tough stretch.
Oh, I'm an idiot. Sorry. I thought you said I was looking at Devils and I was like, how are you taking the Devils?
The Detroit Red Wings.
Yeah.
They just came off a really, really tough stretch where they played like some of the best teams in the NHL. This is a huge game tonight. They're celebrating National Women's Day. I think that's what they're celebrating today. So it's going to be electric. They have the first time ever a woman's going to be commentating their game. So it's big night for them. They're going to want to show out for her. They're playing the Yotes, and I know Vejmelka is in net, but this is a game that the Red Wings need to win, especially after coming off such a rough stretch where they actually stole one against the Canes and they stole one against the Rangers. They lost the Leafs. They lost the Avs. They had a really, really tough stretch of games. This is a perfect spot at home to get back on track. They have a couple other tough games coming up after this one. So at home, I like this spot for them. This is a good one that's going to have to, kind of propel them if they want to get into the playoffs. I have a wagon prize picks. If you're in the stream, turn it off. Okay. We don't want you changing stuff because I've never seen him on prize picks before. And I've never seen it. I didn't expect his number to be at what it's at. Nikolai Ehlers on the Winnipeg Jets at 3 shots. It should be at 3.5. And if I was doing prize picks, I would have put it at 4 if I was the prize picks people. He is back from injury. He is firing away. He's an absolute wagon. He averages about 4 shots a game. I don't know why it's at 3. He's on the second line for the Winnipeg Jets. And the only reason that I can't see why this isn't at 4. I really can't see why this isn't at 4.
What's his name?
What was Nikolai? It's spelled Nikolaj Ehlers, EHLERS.
There he is.
It's at 3.5 on every book that I know, and it's at 3 on prize picks.
All right.
I absolutely love this spot for him. I think it's probably going to give. This might be the last time we'll see it at 3 for the rest of the season. So I would definitely take that tonight. Ehlers, dude, you guys know me by now. Come on, don't act surprised. Also, second one that I want you to lock in as well, Marchessault, on VGK at 3. He's averaged 5-7 in his last few against good matchups. This is another great matchup against a Flyers team who allows third most shots at home. He's on the second power play as well, so he's not going to be getting those power play shots. But against a Flyers team, he is the one firing on that second line for them. So you're going to want to lock him in as well at 3. He should hit this no problem. This should be both of these, Ehlers and Marchessault, should be done and dusted by the second period. You shouldn't have to worry about this. I absolutely love it. And then with the hits props I gave you last night, that's a surgical power play.
Yeah, are you posting that?
Yeah, I'm gonna post that, but I can give it out here too. It's JT Comfer under half a hit. And then the other one was the guy on the Blackhawks. He doesn't play much, so I need to get that one out as well.
I'll tail that one, and I'm gonna throw this little bankroll builder too. You seem very confident in it.
I'm super confident. It's the other one's Philip Kurashev under half a hit.
All right, I'm gonna need you to post that, please.
Yeah, I'm gonna get it, dude. My props have been hot last night. I went actually 0 for 4 on straights last night for like actual bets, but it was all they were all 1-goal losses, all of them by 1 goal. I actually was sick to my stomach.
I know Oilers hoed us, and you got hoed by Hyman too, right?
I got hoed by Hyman. I got hoed by I don't want to waste your time. Tempo and pace, but
Tempo and pace. Shelly, I love you. Let's get these bags today. Chat, what if I told you that Fruity just sent me a 5-player prize picks? What would you do? What would you do? Mid-major Matt, back in the queue, brother. This dude had the goated call of the day, and we fucking faded his ass. I don't know what we were thinking, taking Towson. So mid-major, I'm done not listening to you, brother. You proved yourself yesterday. Talk to us.
What's up, brother? Appreciate the love. It was just a good cap in space for me. But it's a weird system I've kind of found out in the past 2 years, just in the conference tournament championships and in the NCAA championship. When the teams play twice and they hit either both over or both under in those 2 previous games, and the line for the third game is set at the opposite way, it's hit 23 out of the 27 times I've found it in the past 2 years. Today, yeah, it's obviously very small sample size, but that's just it's 89% from what I've betted at. Today, what we see, it's a Ryder in Manhattan. They scored 162 points and then 143 points the first 2 meetings. They both went over the total. Today's totals is set at lower than those previous totals were set at. So, just kind of fishy line movement there, or just it's weird, just reading the lines like that. And then also, it's one's not going to be real popular. It's South Dakota State, North Dakota State under 150. Both those defenses combined have been holding teams about 133 a game, together. And then they both sailed over the total as well before. It was set at 152 before, and then 154. And today's total is set at 150 when both previous games went over the total. So that's just my system that I found. It's been real profitable. Those are my plays for today, though.
So it's South Dakota, North Dakota under 150, you said?
Yes, sir.
Under 150. Is it 150 or 150 and a half?
I have 150. If you got 150 half, I love it.
All
If you
right.
bet in the under, more
And
value.
that was the only play you got, right?
And then Ryder versus Manhattan as well. It's under 137 and a half when I got it last night. I see some 136s, some 136 and a halves.
All right. Ryder Manhattan under 136. 137 right now, even better. All right.
Yeah. So
good shit. Appreciate you, mid-major Matt. Stay sharp. Stay
all right,
good.
brother. Take it easy.
Have a good day. Blind tail might have to. We got the wagon in the house. What's up, Brewer? Talk to us, King.
How's it going, man? We got no oral last night, that's for sure.
We got no oral, brother. I'm
That
sure
was
you
tough
don't know what
bounce.
that's like.
But no, man. Besides that, I love the Panthers tonight. I absolutely love the Panthers tonight. They're wagon in general. That was my main pick, actually. I like Colorado and Rag as well. I had that, and then I also have one college pick I really like. The boys were just saying in chat, I believe, but it's Clemson. I had that posted there quite a few hours ago. But
What's their story?
they're home. They're decent at home, and they're playing a pretty shitty team. And I think they're just going to roll them here.
Wait, who are they playing?
I can't remember right off the top of the head, but
NC
it's a pretty
State.
shitty team, man. I know they're home. It's a game they have to win in that tournament. So
Yeah.
But,
you're going against the Penguins at home, huh?
absolutely, yeah, man. Fuck the Penguins. I'm all over Florida.
Even off a back-to-back.
Yeah, man. They started off really shitty last night, but they played well. And I mean, they're gonna probably have Bobrovsky in that tonight. And that guy is usually really well. And I just think they have so much power, man, that they can just win.
All right. Shit, dude. I want to take the Panthers so bad. Good shit, Brewer. Need you to stay hot. Stay goated. Let's get these bags today. Let's have a day. It's a good day.
Absolutely.
Appreciate you, brother. And you sent me some prize picks last night that smacked, so let's run it back. Need to run it back.
100%.
All right, let's get it. Appreciate you. Chat, how bad do you want this prize picks? I'm literally looking at it right now, but you don't seem to want it that bad. So I'm gonna keep going. We got fishing for locks in here. What's up?
It was never TCU, man.
No, what? Oh, you were the one who gave me TCU money line. They're getting their cheeks.
Yeah, I'm glad you got talked off of it.
Yeah. I know. Nappy told me to stay away. Thanks.
Yeah,
Lord.
I'm glad. I'm going back to college baseball. I've got Texas Tech Moneyline tonight. They're playing Mississippi State, who's been not good to start the year, and they just lost their number one pitcher, Landon Sims. So I just think Mississippi State is just kind of in shambles right now. I just think they're struggling. So I'm going Texas Tech Moneyline, and then for prize picks, I've been decent on them for college baseball. I'm going Long Beach State Yerfie. They're starting a guy who has had one appearance all year, didn't record a single out, and gave up 2 runs. And they're playing Pepperdine, who has a pretty decent offense. So I just think it's a good spot for Pepperdine to put some runs up in the first inning.
All right. Love a little Yerfie action. Long Beach State run in the first inning.
Yes,
And that's for the Long Beach State pitcher, right?
Yes.
All right. Good
and
shit.
it's for innings 1 and 2, which is even better because I figured it would just be inning number 1, but it's both. So I like it a lot.
All right. Good shit, brother. Fishing for locks. Let's get it, baby. Appreciate you. We got TS Chell Wagons making an appearance today. It's been a fat minute, brother. What's up?
What's up, Trent? Yeah, I'm only trying to come on when I really love something. I
love
found
that.
something tonight that I like. It's going to be the Tampa Bay Lightning. My official pick is 3-way money line and reg at -110, but I think that their normal money line is a great late piece at around -170. They're playing the Winnipeg Jets tonight in Winnipeg. The Lightning are just a much better team. They're 37-12-6 on the season, and they're 8-2 in their last 10 games. They're starting to get hot, getting close to the playoffs. They're putting things together. The Jets are just not that good. They're 4-6 in their last 10 games, and they're not even that great of a home team, only around 14-11-2 at home. The Lightning are also 4-0 in their last 4 road games, and in the last 7 meetings in Winnipeg, the Lightning are 5-2. I see this as a good spot for the Lightning. As long as Vasilevsky plays, they should be able to take care of business in regulation tonight.
I like it. And the reg is what? Probably even money, right? Or -110?
Yeah, on FanDuel, it's at -110.
Surgical. Last time I nuked CB the other day, they sold the bag. They were playing the Penguins, though. So, I mean, wait, they're playing the Jets tonight, right?
Yes, the Lightning are playing the Jets in Winnipeg.
You know I fucking hate the Jets. They're going to steal coin?
No, I like the Lightning tonight. Also, I'm a Flyers fan, so I don't give them out, but I don't see them beating the Knights tonight. I think the Knights are a great play. But that's not an official pick because I don't bet on Flyers games.
Yep. All right, brother. TS Chell, it's good to have you back.
Yes,
Let's
sir.
get these bags today, baby. Appreciate it. We got GF Swim. Talk to me. What's up?
What's going on, Trent?
How we doing?
Yeah, we're doing at work, but whatever.
Love it.
So I got San Diego or South Dakota State spread tonight, -6.
What is the spread? -6.
Yep. North Dakota's averaging 74 points per game, while South Dakota's averaging 87. Quick math, that's 13 points right there alone. They're shooting 57% from the field, 43 from the 3. Okay. Let's think. They're shooting 75% from the free throw line as well. So those end of the games when they need those free throws, they got them for the most part. South Dakota State is only allowing 35% from behind the 3-point arc. Okay. So they are the second offense in Division I as well, averaging that 87 with a 13-point differential. So, again, back to the averages, it's right on the money at 13. So I think 6 is a steal here. So they're also pass the ball pretty well. They average 15 assists, which is also 36. So they have a high-powered offense that they like to share the ball. Nobody's selfish. So
I like
they're
it.
high-powered. I think it's going to be tough to stop them. I really do.
I like the reasonings behind this pick. South Dakota State clapped for us last night, and they're going to run it back. When does this game start?
I think it's a 9 o'clock game. Don't quote me on it, though.
Oh, late night game?
Eastern. Yeah.
Eastern. All right, good shit.
I'm at you,
How many units on this?
I got 2.
2 units, Johnson.
Yep.
All right, brother. Good shit. Appreciate you, homie.
All right, let's get those bags tonight.
Yes, sir. You know the drill. You know the drill. Coconut Jerk, what's up, brother? Didn't you go 3-0 yesterday?
I did indeed.
Let's run it back. Let's run it back.
Run it back. We're on the same side today. I've got Brooklyn -3.5.
Beautiful.
Reason for this, I'm not going to beat a dead horse here because I know Dior gave it, Papu gave it, you gave it, whatever. But the reason for this pick is the Nets are 17-12 on the road You'd think that's not that impressive, but KD is playing tonight, obviously. And when KD plays in the lineup and they're on the road, they are 15-2. So, that seems like a guarantee to me. I would buy the points up at least 7 to get some plus money on it. Dangerous pick. And then I've got a prop for you, which is Evan Mobley over 10.5 rebounds. We have a pretty small sample size on that one. Jared Allen is out tonight. And the last time Jared Allen was out was obviously last game. He had 17 boards. So he hits it about 46% of the time when Jared Allen is in. But I think with Jared Allen out, it's basically the only player that's going to get rebounds for the Cavs.
Yep.
And obviously they're playing the Pacers, a dog shit rebounding team, probably the worst rebounding team in the league. So I think that's a guarantee.
All right, good shit. Mobley over 10.5 rebounds in the Brooklyn Nets spread. I love it. I love it.
All right,
Appreciate you, Coconut. Let's get these coins. These coconut coins. Fruity. Not a mush. Talk to me, goat. 5 train.
What's up, Bubba?
Not
real tough game in the Colonial yesterday. I literally have never seen more missed putbacks in a game in my entire life. I had to fire up my own middle school highlight reel to remind myself it could be worse.
Hey, at least it sailed way under and didn't break our hearts last minute.
Oh,
I'd rather have that.
Yeah, I mean, we probably would have needed 2 overtimes. I mean, G-Unit was off on that by 40 points. These teams were cruising past overs for the last 10-plus games. They go out there, they shot 16 of 60 in the first half. Cumulative, what are you going to do?
Nothing.
I will just say this, man. These post-op prize pick sessions that the boys have been having have been absolutely smacking. I think yesterday we were 25 of 30. That has happened twice now.
Jeez.
So I have leans in the Cleveland and Pacers game. I have a lean in the Bucks and Oklahoma City game. I'm just going to give you a prop, and we're just going to keep cruising. It's going to be Halliburton points today, over 15.5. In 4 home games, he's averaged 20. He sees kind of an increased volume. He has that energy when they're playing in Indy. And they're coming off of 2 really bad losses on the road. So in a game where we're all kind of leaning on the over between Cleveland and the Pacers, especially on a Pacers team where they're really thin, give me Halliburton over 15.5. I think it's enough for him to get there.
I like it. His assist is only 7.5 too, which I was eyeing earlier today. But points, he's also been he's just been an all-around wagon.
With Brogdon back and having him at the 2, the assists are a little bit iffy, but it's gonna be Brogdon, Buddy Hield, and Halliburton. It has to be if they're gonna compete. It's a 3-point spread. So
all right, good shit.
Wagon points and stay the F away from the Colonial Association, man.
Please
ripped my heart out. Ripped my heart out.
New day, new bags. Let's get it. Appreciate
of course.
These coins. Let's get these coins. Let's take a quick jewel break. Chat, you just don't seem like you want the Fruity 4. So we're going to take a jewel break. How do I get to it? Fuck. Hold on. Creator dashboard. Oh, we ran it. We're good. Let's take a quick break. Chat, how bad do you want this? This is my left hand TikTok. The Fruity 4. We got a goal. Fuck, I should have took that. How much longer till we're back? Chat, how we doing, boys? I feel like I'm highlighting absolute winners today. Absolute winners. I really don't think I've highlighted a losing pick so far, believe it or not. I really don't. Oh, you want the Fruity 4? You really want the Fruity 4, huh? Or how about the Fruity 5? I've got a Fruity 5 and a Fruity 4. Quick jewel rip for the boys. Oh, look at Capwise all get decked out in the Broncos gear. You don't even want Fruity's picks. Let me know when we're back. Oh, we're back? Are we back, chat? We're back. Let's keep rolling. We got a couple more, and then we'll get to surgery. We got Isaac's picks. Talk to me, Isaac. What's up?
What's up, Trent? How you doing today?
Doing well, man. How are you?
Pretty good. I got 2 picks today, both player props. I don't know if I just joined. I was in class, but first one's John Morant over 1.5 3 points. I want to do 2 because this was my first one, but obviously he's questionable for tonight. He's hit this number in 4 of his last 5, including 4 against one of the best perimeter defenses in the Boston Celtics. Much easier matchup tonight against the Pelicans, who average a flat 3.0 threes allowed to point guards. These teams have only met once this season, all the way back in November. In that game, Ja had 3. After a poor shooting performance against the Rockets, I see him having a bounce-back game tonight. Similar, Malcolm Brogdon for my second pick. Malcolm Brogdon over 1.5 3 points made. Again, 4 in the last 5. Cavs allow 3.18 3-point made per game to the point guards. Cavs have allowed volume shooters such as Maxey, Harden, D'Angelo Russell to perform well against them. And I see that continue with Brogdon tonight. After a poor perimeter performance last night, I see him having a bounce-back game again. Last time he got shut out against the Lakers, he bounced back the next game with 3 threes against the Thunder, and I see that happening again tonight. Similar type of story.
How many threes for Brogdon?
1.5. Well, that's what it was. I locked it in on a prize picks earlier today.
And Jaws also over 1.5.
Yep, I saw Mush tweeted that earlier today. I think he's doing that with Brandon Ingram. I know V's on that as well.
Good shit. Good shit. He's talking to his resources. I like the picks, brother. Let's get
Yes,
it.
sir.
Good
All
luck.
right, make sure to tune into the spaces later. That's surgical.
I cannot miss those, dude. I'm out here
sorry.
fucking donating to prize picks because I'm not in those. Let's get it, baby. Appreciate you. Stay goated. Stay goated. This guy's got to be the most bricked up, dude, all around town. We got Ben Carey, Capwise in the house.
Bro, I'm so fucking happy. Like Broncos everywhere.
You got to be so hyped.
We were on stream and someone said it, and I'm reading the chat and I'm like, guys, don't fuck with me right now. Like, come on. Aaron Rodgers signed with the Packers. Come on. And then Nick goes, oh, it's Schefter. And I'm like, all right.
Oh, shit. Are you happy about this? Is this
absolutely. I mean, if it wasn't him, we would probably have to draft a quarterback. So I'm thrilled.
Drew Lock ain't doing the job.
I know. Drew Lock, no, days are done there. So, Trent, this is for 10 straight on stream, by the way.
Jeez, wow.
Yeah, and no, no silly 200s, 300s. I think I had 2 that were minus 150, minus 140, 2 player props, but the rest have been all college basketball, all minus 110. We're going to go to Vegas, actually. Gonzaga, St. Mary's. We're going to go with Gonzaga first half -7. Gonzaga first half -7.
I love it.
This is a good spot for them. Also, not only just the spot, but the revenge narrative of them getting I don't want to say blown out, but
basically
they lost by 10 to St. Mary's, which was embarrassing.
Embarrassing.
Also, another thing, Trent, is it's going to be like 90% Gonzaga fans. For some reason, the St. Mary's fans haven't traveled well to Vegas. So essentially a home game for them. I think Gonzaga comes out guns blazing, and they'll win by 10 in the first half.
I love it. I love it. To be honest, it sounds like a square play, and I'm shocked that you're on it.
Dog hair on me.
No, you're good.
Sorry.
Is this a 1 unit Johnson, 2 unit Johnson?
1 unit Johnson, 1 unit Johnson. But yeah, I think it's a good spot. A lot of people are going to look at St. Mary's and be like, well, look what happened in the last game. But I think Chet Holmgren and Timmy, they do their thing in the first half, and they'll win by 10.
I love it. All right, brother. Good shit. Congrats on the big trade. Let's get these bags here.
Yes. See ya.
Appreciate you, homie. All right. Shit. We don't have any others in the queue, which totally fine with. I mean, we've gotten so many plays today. Let's go to if no one else has a play in the queue, let's go to the game day pick of the day thing that we got to do. Run this shit back. All right. So if you guys don't know what this is, basically I'm given a bankroll by game day, and they're letting me pick one game out of these bets here listed. And yesterday we had the Pistons. We had the Pistons plus 7.5. They won outright, so the bankroll is up fat. Let's keep doubling down. Do you have the poll ready to go? All right. So you sent it to me. Yeah, put it in chat, please. Oh, wow. We have a special guest in the queue I was not expecting. We'll get to him in a second. But go ahead and vote. I want to see what the community has for the best play of the day. Let's see the results so far. I would tend to agree so far, community. I love it. I love it. Please go vote. You guys were surgical for me yesterday. I love it. We're going to run it back. This was a super mega lock yesterday. That dude, Kevin, literally gave me a list of absolute winners. It was impossible for me to fumble the bag. I think we're going to ride South Dakota State -5.5. Looking like it with 75 votes. Clemson's the second favorite at -5.5. Jacksonville's +2.5. Wagner and Wagner +4. Why is Wagner shown twice? Probably the money line. Yeah. All right. I think we got to let's go with South Dakota State. Game day. If you guys are tuning in, give me how many units, chat? How many units we thinking? How many? Should we just do 5? Let's run it back with 5. No need to deploy the whole bankroll. Let's just run it back with 5 and double it. Let's double that shit. That's a 5-unit Johnson. All right, good shit. We're all good here. South Dakota State -5.5. Game day, pick of the day, locked and confirmed. Let's get it. Appreciate you. All right, we got a couple more to go through. We got guess who's fucking back. I wish I had a song to play right now, dude. He's making his return. He's coming out of retirement. It's the Super Goat Mega Max Whale Fruity. What's up, goats?
Yo, what's good?
It's been an absolute minute, brother. We've missed you.
Yes.
I'm not here taking fucking horse shit, player props that don't need to be taken, bro. Come on.
First things first, you gotta see this view.
Oh my God, look at that. Look at Fruity just reminiscing in the mountains, man.
Yeah, I'm in Mammoth and Cali skiing. I came back for lunch and thought I'd hop on.
Beautiful. Just shredding. Look at chat right now. So bricked up.
All right, so
before you say anything, I just want to say we all appreciate all the work you do for us. I mean, there's not anyone else we'd rather just take advice from, regardless if it wins or loses. And all the hate, all the bullshit you get, it's bullshit. I know those people wouldn't say it to your face, and they're the ones that are Bezos only because of you. So you're the GOAT. Just know that.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I just kind of stopped caring. If people are going to say that, I'll just make my bets on my own. I don't really care. So
yeah, you got to stop caring.
Not a big deal. All right, so I'm still not fully back. So I can't give like a full analysis of every single game like I normally do. But I do have a full prize picks that I sent you, a 4-teamer that I sent you, and then I have 2 money line picks that I really like. Actually, one of them's in reg, one of them's money line, and my favorite pick of the day is going to be your least favorite pick on the whole hockey slate.
Oh fuck, dude! What is it?
It's Wild money line.
Wow.
Yep.
I mean, dude, since you've been gone, they've stolen so many coins. You think they rebound today?
Yeah, so they're back at home. They're fully healthy. They're a completely different team with Spurgeon and Dumba out of the lineup, and they've been out of the lineup when they were stealing all those coins. And so, I mean, they're both back tonight. They're back at home. You have Talbot, who's been kind of ass recently. He needs to play well at home. The Rangers are also playing Georgiev, who has just not been very good. If the Wild's offense plays like they should play, fully healthy, I think they score 5 goals on him. And the Rangers just aren't a team known for coming in and putting up 6. So with that in mind, if you don't want to take Wild money line, I really like the over as well. But I am going to take. I think it got moved to 6.5, which is why I'd rather take the Wild money line on this one. But I'm going to take money line, and I'm going to take it in reg. The -1, I think it's -150 right now. I like that one. And then the other money line piece is the Red Wings. I'm just going to take them in reg. I'm not going to take a -170 money line, but they're -115 in reg, so I really like that one as well. And then today, I definitely see a lot of overs. So I think my favorite over on the slate is going to be the Flames Capitals over 6. And then a very, very close second is obviously going to be the Avs Devils. I locked in Avs Devils at 6, and now it's at 6.5, which is why I think I would favor the Flames over a little bit more. It's still at 6. You kind of have that chance to push there. I think both games end up at around 7 or 8 goals both. So and then the 4-teamer I have is all 4 overs. You have to buy them down a little bit. So I took Avs over 6, Leafs over 6. So you just have to buy them down half goal. And then I have Coyotes Wings over 5.5 actually. So same kind of reasons for Chile. I think that the Wings need to win this game. And I mean, the Coyotes are going to score. They sneak up on a lot of people and they score. So I think they're going to put up 2 goals, maybe 3. So the Wings are going to have to score 4 to win. So I like the over 5.5 easy. And then the Flames over 6 is the last one. So.
All right. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And then your favorite 2 money lines were the Wings and the Wild. The Wild Wings. Wild Wings.
Yep. Wild Wings, yeah.
Thoughts on, if you don't mind if I ask you a couple questions, thoughts on VGK tonight?
Yeah, they should come in and win pretty easily. The Flyers are at home. They've had a couple good games, but the Knights have honestly been not playing very well lately. They were at that number 1 spot and now they're slowly coming back down. So they're going to need to turn it back up if they want to. So against the Flyers team, this is a must-win game. So I do like that one. I will say the one I don't like that a lot of people gave that I'm actually betting on the other side, Nikki is too, is Penguins money line.
Wow.
The Panthers have played 3 games in 4 days on the road. The Panthers on the road are not a wagon. They played a couple good games, but they're going to be tired. They're not going to be coming out. And the reason that they're holding teams to lower shots is because they have to play a more defensive game. I mean, yesterday they had 2 goals on 3 shots. They're not going to do that on Jari. Like that's just not going to happen. So they're going to be it's going to be a close game for sure. Penguins at home. So it's not like 100%. Oh, I love this game, but I think you need to be careful with that game. 100%. I do think it could be a lot closer than people think. So,
last question, Lightning.
Yeah, they should win that game too. I mean, the Jets are in a spot where they need to win to make the playoffs, but the biggest issue there is, I mean, I don't know. I'm not betting on the Jets, so the Lightning should win this game. Yeah, but I'm not thinking anything.
All right,
So.
I think that's it. What about the Avs? You think they should win this one?
Yeah, the Avs should smoke the Devils. The Devils score a lot of goals, which is why I like the over on that one. But I mean, the way the Avs offense has been playing, the way the Devils defense is, the Devils win games by scoring 7. So the Avs also can do that. So.
All right, beautiful.
Yeah.
I can read the player props if you're willing to give those out. Are you willing?
Yeah. I was gonna post them on Discord. You can read them out. Or my favorite one, in which the whole chat was saying fade when 2 people said it, is Jack Hughes.
Yep, I knew it.
So don't care. Hammer him today. He's gonna get it.
All right. Good shit, Fruity. I'll let you get back on the slopes. Great to have you back, brother. Appreciate you. Have fun.
Too.
Peace. All right. I'll get to the prize picks. We got Krabs to take us home before we get to surgery. Krabs, what's good, goat?
A little Krabs take me home piece.
That's Krabs take me home piece.
Why not? First time. We need a change up because I suck on this stream. So this is good. This is the change we needed. All right. I'm going to the neck championship today. I'm a neck specialist. I know more about neck basketball than I do about my own grandma. All right. So I'm your guy for the neck. All right. God, that does not sound right at all. Trent, I'm not your guy for the neck. Okay. I take that back. All right. We're going Wagner Bryant. I'm taking a favorite. All right. I'm taking a favorite. I don't know if you can hear me right now.
Yeah, I can. Not anymore. Not anymore. He definitely has got a phone call for sure. Come on, Krabs. Krabs. Oh, there
we're back now? Okay.
Yeah, we're good.
I think that statement was so ridiculous that it just tried to kick me out. All right, we're going with Bryant. We're taking a favorite here, -2.5. Let me tell you why. All right, Wagner, yes, they've been rolling in the neck tournament, but I'm pretty surprised to see how well they've been playing without their guy, Elijah Hall. He's their glue guy. He's out for the year, their best player. They've been making it up by just banging threes. That's not their game, though. They shoot like 29% from 3. They're one of the worst three-point shooting teams in the neck. So in my mind, they've been getting kind of lucky recently. They've been shooting the lights out from 3. I do not expect that trend to continue. I think you're getting serious value on a Bryant team that's barely been winning games, but I feel like they're just destined to be. They've got this kid, Peter Kiss, who I've been saying for weeks, he's going to the tournament, and it's just meant to be. I just know it. I have that feeling in my plums. I know he's going. I know Bryant's winning this game. It's a home game. The neck is so ridiculous. They don't have a neutral site for their tournament. This one's home for Bryant. They have never been to the tournament. They get their first berth tonight. Bryant Book it.
And
All
so
right.
they're playing Wagner, right?
They're playing Wagner. Yes.
Wagner.
Yeah. Yep. So anti-wagon, as Krabs would do, contrarian style, we're fading the wagon.
Fade the wagon.
All right.
No, I like this pick.
Yes, sir. Bryant gets it done. I gave you guys a favor. People bitch about me not giving favorites out. Let's get back on track here tonight. All right.
I love it. Let's get it, Krabs. Stay
Yes, sir.
goated. Can't wait to see you in Vegas soon. Appreciate you,
soon.
man. It's gonna be a movie. Shit's gonna be a movie. All right, we got Bergeron. Or Nathan. I can't say the last name. Nathan, take us home, brother. What do you got?
We got Nathan Begowan.
Begowan.
So 2 picks I have. One of them's been used already. Brooklyn minus 3.5.
Yeah.
I think no explanation needed. That's honestly everyone's favorite play. And then my second one is Tampa Bay Lightning in regulation.
Yep.
And I love this pick because the Winnipeg Jets, they've been struggling. They're 2-7 the last 9. Their only wins against Montreal and Montreal and Seattle. I know Seattle steals coins, but so I think with Vasilevsky and that, the Lightning should be able to take this game easily. And I'm putting a 2-unit Johnson on that one. Should be easy money.
Good shit. 2-unit Johnsons. We love them. Tampa Bay. And then what was the first pick you said? I forget already.
Brooklyn minus 3.
The Brooklyn Nets. Yes, of course.
Thank you.
I love it, brother. Appreciate you. Stay goated. All right. That concludes picks for the day. All right. I'll give you guys the insider information. So Fruity has 3 units on this 4-teamer. All right. Who's ready for it? Chat, tell me how bad you fucking want it. Tell me how bad you want it. You guys literally haven't even been seeming like you want it that bad. While I'm reading this out to you, my boy Josh is going to drop the link. So you guys got to go vote for the community parlay. Just spam it in the chat because chat is bricked up right now. Go vote for the community parlay picks. 1 pick. Just vote for your favorite pick. And then the top 4 will make the 4-teamer. Here we go for the Fruity 4. He has, he basically already said it, but I'll just repeat it. Avs over 6. Leafs over 6. Flames over 6. And the Wings over 5.5. He has 300 on that to win 2,440. That's the Fruity 4. One more time for the kids. One more time. Avs over 6. Leafs over 6. Flames over 6. Wings over 5.5. That is the Fruity 4-teamer. Now for the Fruity 5-teamer on Prize Picks. Who wants it? Go vote for the picks, by the way. These shits better be voted. I'm giving you these picks. You better go fucking vote. The Fruity 5 on PP consists of Jason Robertson over 3 shots on goal. Again, that's Jason Robertson over 3 shots on goal. Brian Rust over 3 shots on goal. Again, that's Brian Rust over 3 shots on goal. Next up, Anthony Duclair over 2 shots on goal. Again, plays for the Panthers. Anthony Duclair over 2 shots on goal. The king of cardio, Jack Hughes, over 3 shots on goal. Again, cardio king, Jack Hughes, over 3 shots on goal. And the take me home piece, never heard of him before, Andrew Kopp, over 2 shots on goal. Sorry, that's 2.5 shots on goal. Andrew Kopp, over 2.5 shots on goal. He plays for Winnipeg. One more time for the kids. Jason Robertson, over 3 shots. Brian Rust, over 3 shots. Anthony Duclair, over 2 shots. Jack Hughes, over 3 shots. And Andrew Kopp, over 2.5 shots. That is the Fruity 5 that I will be putting 2 units for sure on that shit. Maybe even 3. Might go to 4. Don't know. That's the Fruity 5 and the Fruity 4. Let's get to surgically constructing the med kit. Can you text me that? Or he did. He already did. Let's take a quick peek at what the community lay looks like. I'm going to vote for a random pick. Let's just put Nappy's college baseball play in there because I'm sure no one voted for that just because it starts right now. Nothing against Fruity or nothing against Nappy. Show the results. Oh my. This shit might smack, chat. I'm not going to say it yet, but let's get to the go vote. Keep spamming the link so people will vote. We need more votes. But Wylie, what's good, brother?
It's good.
I feel like we've been given a lot of winners. I feel like today is a very surgical slate.
I agree.
All right. Do you have a list you would like to start me out with?
I do. It's South Dakota State, which you took that for your
game day pick.
Game day pick too. I like it. I if you brought me up, I was gonna slightly pitch Wagner just for a little value, but I mean South Dakota State. That's a safe pick.
Wait, they're not playing each other, right? No, Wagner played.
No.
Yeah.
It was
South
one of the other picks.
96. All right, South Dakota. What else?
Nets -3.5. NKU money line. Avs over, and Avs in reg. We should probably only pick one in that game though. Just whichever one you're more confident in. The Red Wings in reg. The Rider under. I think we just got to tail that guy after he had. I don't remember.
Why'd you like the Rider under and not the other one?
Because I know less about that one, and I'd rather blindly trust that than a team that I know scores in bunches in South Dakota State.
All right.
But Lightning ML. I do like the Zags first half -7, and then it's crazy to back the Wild, but I mean Fruity's back. I'm down for the Wild money line or over in that game.
Yeah, it's crazy. We continue to go back to these frauds, but I mean, shit, Fruity said so. So, and that's all you got.
That's all I've got. That's all.
All right, good shit. Let me just say the plays that I've highlighted. Let's start from the first one. Who started this off? It was Nappy. I liked Warriors. Dude seemed confident in them.
Dior was 10%.
Yeah, I know. This is me just saying all the plays that I have highlighted, and then we'll weed out the losers. Right. I had Jacksonville, of course, highlighted, but now I'm very scared.
Yeah,
because it's you got free Chick-fil-A on campus. South Dakota State, I had highlighted. Southeast State, of course, I have 5 fucking units on it, so that shit needs to be highlighted. NKU, ML. Who are they playing again?
Wright State.
Wright State. Isn't fucking what's his name? G Unit on Wright State? That scares me.
Is he?
And that one dude, what's his name? Oh my god. Zach Ortner or whatever. That dude
came in and picked Wright State, but
yeah, he did. But we'll get there. But what about Louisville? -1.5. That was a pick that stuck out to me.
I don't want to back Louisville. They're just such a bad team. I know they're playing Georgia Tech, who's also bad. I mean, it's the first round of the ACC. You're getting the 4 worst teams in that conference playing, but I get behind Louisville, not confidently.
All right, I had the Nets -4. I had Gonzaga first half. Gonzaga -7 first half. Any thoughts on Marshall? No.
Feels like another stay away game. They wouldn't be favored, or at least I don't think they'd be favored if FIU is playing with their best player, who is out, which helps them, but they're just a tough team to back. I'd stay away.
All right, Lightning I had highlighted. Avs Devils over. I had highlighted over 6. Building the roll. Pitched us Chicago State over 132.5 as a take me home potential piece. Thoughts there? I had that highlighted.
Yeah, I was looking at that one. I could see it going over. I'm not super confident in it, but if we need another play, I'm more confident in that than a Louisville or something else.
VGK ML. Caps, Flames over. So many plays. I don't like. I mean, the Panthers absolute wagon. We know that, but that's a skirt me by game.
I was going to tell you to stay away. I mean, the Pens are playing high level.
They take my coin. They take my fucking coin. Panthers, yeah. Did I take the Wings? Did I say Wings? No, but I'm gonna write that one down. Wings ML. Some SOGs. So you liked. I'm gonna write both these unders from mid-major Matt. South Dakota under, South D, North D under, and Ryder Manhattan under. All right, keep going. Avs ML, yeah. TBML, yeah. Gonzaga, Wild. Did I write the Wild. Bryant, thoughts?
I'm on the other side of that. I know Krabs came on.
Is that the one against Wagner?
It is against Wagner. Yeah. So coming into this tournament, Wagner, my favorite. But
all right, shit. I feel like that's good enough there for the plays I had highlighted. I have Bryant highlighted. I'm putting that in the think tank because you're on. Wait, you're on Wagner.
Yeah, so like coming into this tournament, they were my favorite to win it. They lost one of their starters coming into it, which everybody thought was going to hurt them. They've rolled on their way to the championship. Bryant's been the one that struggled. Everybody thought they were going to roll. Should be a close game, but Wagner's just playing phenomenal right now. I'm sticking with him.
All right. Can you spam the link a couple more times so we can get some more votes, chat? All right, let's go. NHL, NBA, and NCAA. And also, I want to try today, once we finish going through our whole slate, just see if we can pinpoint any L's, because I feel like we could really go 15-0 one of these days. I really do. All right, NHL. What are we thinking here?
I like the Red Wings over too. I know you mentioned that, but I think their money line is safe. I know I'm a fan, but Fruity loves it. I'm not pitching it for myself. I like that Avs over.
Yeah.
And the Lightning are my three most confident, I think.
Let's take the Avs over. Let's get started off with the Avs over. Avs over 6.5. Avs over 6.5. That'll get us started off. I want to see Leafs fan. Leafs fan was on the Flames Caps over, which I love. Were you on that over?
Did he pitch that one?
Yeah, he did. But did you just say you like that one?
No, it wasn't on my list, but I do like it because I must have missed him saying that. I do love that Flames over.
Flames over, yes. Yeah. Flames over 6.5.
6 for me.
Or over 6, sorry, over 6. Flames over 6. Would you rather take the Avs in reg or the Avs over 6.5?
Yeah, because I wrote both those down.
I feel
probably
like
6.5 just in case Devils pull some shit out. I mean, they can score. That's why.
All right, let's get the over there. Let's get the over. All right, so those two overs. Let's put the Wild in there. Let's do it.
They got to win at some point.
They got to fucking win.
Going against fucking Georgiev. Come on.
Need it. Give me the Wild. Wild ML. Let's get two more. Tampa Bay and reg. Or money line. Just straight up.
I feel safer just with the money line. It's the Jets.
Yeah.
If you want an in reg one, I'd take the Wings in reg against the Yotes.
What if we went Wild, Wings, and TB, and then those two overs are our favorite overs?
Yeah, I like that.
So Wild, Lightning, and the Wings. Wings ML. Is that a winning lay in the NHL right there?
It might be. I got a feeling the NHL is going to be good to us today.
Avs
it was
over.
a great Saturday. But
Abs over, Flames over, Wild, Tampa, and Detroit. That sounds like a winning fucking lay right there. All right, let's move on. I also think we're sleeping on VGK too, but put that in the think tank. Let's go to the NBA. Can you get behind the Brooklyn Nets?
Yeah, for sure.
Brooklyn minus. What's the spread at currently?
It's up to 4.5, but I still like it.
I'm just gonna put 4 by the hook. Warriors. Can we get behind the Warriors? I'm iffy on it.
I'm iffy on it too. They just I think once Green comes back, they'll put it together. Just until then, I know he's coming back soon. I'm not sure when, but
I'll put it to the side. Put it to the side.
I forgot to write it down, but I do like the Pacers over that.
Yeah, I think we should run it back with V.
Yeah,
we down?
I'm down.
All right. Pacers. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't put that one, even though I had it highlighted. Pacers, Cavs. Over, what is the number?
223.
223. I like that. Any other NBAs?
We didn't hear a lot of NBA today.
Not hear too many NBAs. What the hell?
We heard a bunch of Nets, but that was it. Really.
Yeah, I mean, classic Hornets come out and win outright. I mean, we have some weird games. We have Pelicans, Grizzlies. We've got Clippers, Warriors. We've got Thunder, Bucks. Yeah, some gross ass games.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think we got to force 15 today. What if we go 10-0 before 15-0, something like that?
Yeah, or we can put more NHL picks.
Yeah.
No Grizz first half from the kids.
Yeah, it wasn't pitched.
What?
Yeah, I said it wasn't pitched.
Yeah, it was not pitched. And where's Nicky Picks been at, bro? I mean, he's being lazy, man. Let's go back to the NBA. Or we'll get back to the NBA. But all right, should we rule out Jacksonville? That's not going to go in the med kit. Fuck that game.
I'm on Bellarmine. Their kid came on and pitched. They have a lot to play for.
Yeah, I know.
Even though they can't go, but sketch.
Let's go South Dakota State. That's got to go in there.
Yeah.
South Dakota State -6. Got to go in there. Louisville, no, fuck that.
Yeah, I can't get behind Louisville.
Gonzaga first half.
Yeah, so I'm iffy on full game just because they've struggled so much, but they've been a first half type of team recently, which I'm not usually big on first halves, but I mean, Ben's going for a 10-0. I actually like this pick.
Yeah.
I like the Zags first half.
I just saw Dilberto in the queue and then he just did. Gonzaga first half -7. Love it. Let's keep going. Cross that one off. Cross Tampa Bay off. Brooklyn Nets off. South Dakota off. Wings off. Wild off. Abs over off. Ryder Manhattan under.
Yeah, I'm 100% down to Blind Tail. One of his 2 plays today, and it's this one. I don't like the South Dakota State under personally.
Yeah,
not saying it won't go under, but that's a team that scores in bunches.
All right, good shit. Manhattan under. Do you know the total?
I think it was 134.5.
134.5. All right. No Bryant.
Not for me.
Oh, it's 137.5.
130. Okay. Yeah, it is 137.5.
137.5. Cross that one off. We're not taking that other one. We already took Flames over. BGKML is in the think tank. Chicago State's over 132.5. Thoughts?
I don't mind. I don't mind it. I'm just not huge on totals. What about Buzz's fading UT Rio Grande?
Yeah, that could be a good one. Cal Baptist.
I did like their 6.5. -6.5.
I'll put that in the think tank. Baptist. He knows everything about Buttle States.
He does.
Crazy. NKU, who are they playing again? I keep forgetting, bro.
Wright State.
Wright fucking State. Let's cross that one off. Chalk that one out. Chalk that one out. What's left is everything you said's already in. Chicago State's over is left. Yeah, that was really the only thing that's not crossed off. Down to not touch Jacksonville or Bellarmine. Fuck that game. We could take Baptist. Could take Marshall. Could take. Ooh, Baptist is up to 7.5 now. What if we went Baptist and Chicago State's over? I like it. I like it.
Chicago State's at 132.
Who gave us that Chicago State game?
I don't remember. It's going to be close, I'll say.
It was Building the Roll. Building the Roll, who gave me Sadiq Bey yesterday, and he's promising me that we're going to make the coins back again today with this one. Let's take it. I'm going to trust him. And if he doesn't, then he's not coming back on the rest of the week. He's not. Chicago State over. And that's 132.5.
132.5, yeah.
For a take me home, 132.5 over. And should we ride with Baptist? I could ride Baptist.
I'm done. They beat them by 8 last time. So the 7.5 is kind of a little bit more sketch, but the 6.5 number I liked.
All right, fuck. I swear, bro. Cal Baptist. We're going to look like fools if you don't fucking come through for us. -6.5. All right, so South Dakota State spread, Gonzaga first half spread, Rider Manhattan under, and Chicago State over, and Cal Baptist spread. Is that a winning lay right there? Could be.
Could be.
Could fucking be. And then, all right, let's go back to the NHL, see if we can pinpoint any losses there. Any losses? Avs over 6.5. Should we give it out at 6? Tell them to buy a half.
I'd like it at 6.5. That's your call. If you want them to play it safe, play for the push, maybe. But I think this goes over.
Flames over 6. Shout out Leafs fan.
That's one I'm in favor of buying down. If you want to buy it down to like 5.5.
I think it's already at 6.5. So.
Oh, it's at 6 for me.
So, is it? NHL. Yeah. This is. Oh yeah, it is at 6. I'd give this out at 5.5.
That's what I bought it down to. I hate playing for the push.
Yeah. Hold on, let's get Mush in here. Chad wants some Mush. Mush, talk to us, brother. Any notes?
I am only nervous about a Chicago State over because they are so bad. I didn't hear the pitch on that one. I don't know who pitched it. I'm sure we can trust them, but Chicago State is really bad. Utah Valley might be able to carry us there. It's the only one that I'm a little bit nervous about.
No, I would agree. Like the last two that we heard in CBB are the two I'm not super confident in. But if we're trying to get to 15,
I'm glad that we're staying away from the NKU Wright State game. It's pretty sturdy. I kind of have a feeling that Wright State takes the dub, but I know Wylie, you're on NKU, so I'm not here to mush shit.
I'll take out that Chicago over. I'll take it out.
It's low, but man, Chicago State's bad.
I mean, I don't want to bet on dog shit teams to fucking, put ball in basket.
Yeah.
I'll take it out. Let's take it out. Data mining. You going to give us a pick or are you just going to linger around? Was there anything, Mush, that you heard that we are not talking about?
We have mid-major Matt's Rider under in there as well, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to be honest. I know that I've been in the studio. I've been setting some other things up on the side. Memphis -6 with BI likely not playing. Like that could be one to lock in the over there. We have Vsauce's over as well.
Yeah, in the Pacers game. Yeah. I mean, shit, we could always do more NHL than
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, the community, the first one that smacked, it was 3 on ice and then 1 off ice.
Yeah.
I mean, boys got surgical today. Boys got real surgical today, and had to. The slate across all sports outside of hockey, all the Chillords were hyped about it. But
yeah,
tough pickings for sure.
All right, Wiley, let's get back to finding if there is any college play that we want to add to this slate. Bellarmine, no. I mean, shit, I guarantee you now that Chicago State game is going to go over. It's like automatic.
I don't know that we got to force out 15. Like I'll just say it again. I feel like when we force it in these extra just to get the 15, that's when we pick up a couple extra losses.
Yeah, you're right. Was there anything I want to add VGK Moneyline to the NHL card?
I'm down to add more NHL as well.
I want to add that to the card. What else do I want to add to the card? Let's go to NHL because there was a lot we were leaving out. We have the Wild, we have the Lightning, the Blues.
Both Avs plays, the over and in reg.
I think we should do that. I'm down. I mean, we did it yesterday and it still worked out fine.
Yeah.
Avs ML. Brewer gave us fucking Panthers, which I don't think we should touch, even though it's probably a good pick. But
no, I don't know. I'm sketch on that Panthers game. It's the way Pittsburgh's gonna play, and it's just stay away.
It's sketch. Avs over, Leafs over. Did we put the Leafs over in there?
We didn't, and that's another one I like. Nobody pitched it, but I locked that in last night.
I think we put that in there. Leafs over.
Or I don't know how many you want to add. What if we double down on the Wild too? Put their over 6 in. Over 6. It's at 6.5, but buy it down, I guess.
Could be an option. I'm just looking at Fruity's card here. It's Wild over, which I did not realize.
Yeah.
You guys like the over. Red Wings, Flames, Caps, Avs, Devils. Let's put the Wild over in there too. Fuck it. Wild over 6. Leafs over 6. Buy the goals down, boys. Buy the goals down.
Wings over is another option that I like a lot. I got it or 5.5, but it's up to 6.5.
Is that 15? I think we also need to trust the dudes who gave us hella winners yesterday on the Warriors, and just got to trust Dior, Vsauce. Trust them, and if they don't come through, then we just take a break from the Warriors until Draymond comes back, because I'll be so pissed if they fumble this perfect NBA card. But the NBA would be Brooklyn -4, Pacers, Cavs over, and Warriors -6. I feel comfortable in those 3. So that's 3 picks there. College basketball, you got South Dakota spread, you got Gonzaga spread, Riders under, Cal Baptist, that's 4 picks. So it's 7 picks. Then the NHL, we have hella picks. Avs over, 8. That's 8 picks. Flames over, 9 picks. Wild ML, 10 picks. Lightning ML, 11. Wings, 12. VGK, 13. Avs, 14. Leafs and Wild, that's 16 picks.
I'm done to take out Cal Baptist.
Wow, really?
I'm pinpointing a sketch game, yeah. I just don't know. We need to force the CVB today.
Yeah, no. I mean, that shit killed us yesterday. I'm down. All right, so the final cards. We'll get an NBA first. Nets -4. Pacers, Cavs over. And Warriors -6. That's the NBA. College b-ball. We got South Dakota spread, which I have 5 units on. Gonzaga first half from our goats, -7. And then the Rider Manhattan under as a blind tail. That one might be just an auto tail piece in the auto tail lay under. So those are 6 basketball plays, and then we have a bunch of NHLs.
Yeah.
So Avs over 6. Flames over 6. What other overs? Leafs over 6. And I know it's at 6.5 for most of these, but I'm going to buy them down to 6 because I hate losing by 1. Wild over 6. All right, and then the money lines, we got Wings ML. We got Avs ML.
Are we doing Avs ML or in reg? Because their ML is like 280.
Their ML's minus 220, so let them decide if they want to do in reg or not. But that, I mean, it's a parlay piece in the med kits. VGK ML. I'm not a big fan of telling people to do in reg just because a lot of people can't on their books if they're offshore / fluke shit happens. We all know.
That's fair.
VGK ML, Avs ML, Wings ML, and TBML Lightning. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 NHLs, 9, 10, 11, and the 3 college B-balls. Did I miss one? So we have 3 NBAs, 3 college basketballs.
And then 9 NHL. Right.
I have 8. What am I missing? Oh, Leafs over. No, I wrote that. Wild over? I wrote that. Read the 8. Oh, we got
should be
what?
Calgary, Minnesota, Tampa Bay.
Colorado, Calgary, Minnesota. Oh, I didn't put Tampa Bay's over, did I?
Moneyline.
Oh, no, I put Tampa Bay ML.
Detroit Moneyline.
I have that.
Moneyline,
I have that.
Colorado Moneyline. Toronto over. Minnesota over.
Toronto over. I don't know what I'm missing, bro. I don't know what I'm fucking missing. I have 8. Avs over 6, Flames over 6, Leafs over 6, Wild over 6.
Yep.
Wings ML, Avs ML, VGK ML, Lightning ML. What am I missing?
Minnesota. You're missing one of the money lines. You said 4 money lines. There's 5.
There's 5 money lines.
Wild ML? Did you say Wild ML?
I did not say Wild ML. There it is. Good shit. I think this is a perfect card. I think it is.
Yeah, I like it.
I love it. Wylie, stay goated. Also, real quick, Taylor Mathis says Jay Crowder over 11.5 points tonight. That's her pick of the night, which I like. All right, Wylie, give us a dunk. Give us a slam me home. Slam me home with authority. Take us to the bank. Oh, yeah, the community lay. Oh, my God. How did I forget? I'll say it after the dunk. Yeah. Oh, yes, baby. Let's go. Wylie, you're the GOAT. Stay goated. Good show today. Let's get these bags, brother. All right. The community parlay, I'm thrilled to announce. Wait, so how we got 2 Brooklyns in there?
Yeah, so I took the Brooklyn minus 3.5 out and just put the Minnesota money line in.
Okay, let me refresh. Maybe it's updated. All right, so we got Brooklyn Nets money line, love it. Gonzaga first half spread, love it. Calgary over 5.5, surgical, and the Wild, the good old Wild to take me home. That's a bang. That's pretty surgical, community. What do you guys think? You guys going to tail that, lock that in? I don't know how that loses, honestly. If Gonzaga shits the bed out the gates, sure. If the Brooklyn Nets are fraudulent, sure. Calgary, Caps could steal coin, sure. And the Wild. I mean, I swear, dude, if they fucking steal coin again. But I think that's a surgical squad lay for the boys to ride. I like it. The Wild have made the community lay, Fruity, believe it or not. Mush, give us some encouraging, positive words to end the stream on today.
Yeah, I mean, listen, when we're ending it on chat's favorite plays, it just ends on such a better sentiment. You know what I mean? Like we're all hyped on all of these. These are ones that we all came together, said these are the best of the best, and they're going to carry us home.
Facts.
That's it. It's the only way. Full
It's the
hearts you
only
can't
way.
lose, baby.
It's the only way. When's the spaces? When am I tuning in?
2 p.m. Pacific. 2 p.m. Pacific. Lauren Cowling will be in attendance as well. But it's been fire. Like if you're not here, and anyone that's been with us can attest, unreal value. Boys have been hitting. I mean, we smacked yesterday, and I mean, there's no stopping us. But we got to keep it low key because Prize Picks is in here. They're changing lines as we're talking about it. So it's quick work. Keep sending your suggestions and write-ups. It's Sprink and Beak, baby.
Sprink and Beak, baby. Much love, Mush. Appreciate you. King of vibes. Let's have a day, chat. One more time. The community lay. Gonzaga, first half. Brooklyn money line. Flames over in the Wild money line. Let's have a day, please. Much love. Tempo's great. Vibes are high. Coins are coming home. Sprink and Bink. We'll see you guys tomorrow at the cash counter. Book it. Much love. Good luck.